heartfelt thank you for visiting with us. PPE, lumber, paint, building supply and roofing, guns, ammunition, American-made items, and oh, by the way, hardware.
What's next in your life story? At Max, we can help make it happen. You are not out there on your own. We're here, right here, living and working where you do. Max's technology gives you freedom to spend when and where you want. And our financial experts help you save, borrow, and invest. Go ahead, ask questions. Together, we'll plan the way forward. You control your money with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money made simple.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium. The Rehoboth Rebels come calling tonight, Wally. The Charles Henderson Trojans in a region matchup. And the captains are on the field, and the captains for the Trojans tonight, number 22, Saquon Fagg for the Trojans, number 4, Zach Coleman, number 0, Quay Scott, and number 56, Benton Dunn. Captains for the Rebels from Rehoboth tonight, number 7, Colton Schroeder, number 22, Jamaricus Culver, number 99 is Andrew Broxton, and number 19 is Parker Peacock. Wally, a region game here tonight. It's a big one for the Trojans to stay undefeated in the area.
It is, Neil, and I got one word for you, the common denominator.
Come on.
The flu.
The flu.
We got a lot of players out with the flu is what I'm hearing.
And I've been told that a lot of the St. James players had the flu, and that's where we got it from.
Oh, that's not good.
So that being the case, we got some guys out tonight, and, hey, next man up mentality, though, right?
You're right, man. Next man up is the mentality, and it looks like the Trojans – well, it looks like Rehoboth won the toss, and they want to receive, Neil.
They did. They won the toss, and they want the ball. And Charles Henderson will be kicking from our right to our left. That's the south to the north. And Charles Henderson wearing the white helmets with the navy shirts and the white pants. Rehoboth with the royal helmets and the white shirts and the white pants. Both teams will enter from the north side of the stadium here tonight. And we're ready for some high school football action here. And what a nice, crisp, cool, 60-something degree night here in Troy, Alabama.
Oh, it is, Neil.
Little breezy.
Yeah.
That could affect some punts and some kicks, right?
Oh, yeah. You ain't kidding, man. Well, I tell you what, man, our favorite saying of all time is popcorn's a popping, the cheerleaders are cheering, and what's going on,
and
Neil?
The bands are playing. You can hear them.
Folks, this is South Alabama football at its finest here in the Vet.
And once again, we're on a Thursday night. You know, you never know what a hurricane's going to do, Wally. You just never know. And out of a huge amount of precautiousness, the administration changed the game from Friday night to Thursday night because they just didn't know what the hurricane had in store. So this was all precautionary, but I don't mind playing on Thursday night.
Oh, I don't mind either, yeah. But this was kind of a due emergency of what happened down in South Florida, and our hearts and prayers go out to them. Man, that was just a monster of a hurricane that came down there. And you know, I can see a lot of people were upset, but I'm going to tell you this much. You don't want a lot of traffic on the road with these line crews coming in from all over. this area, traveled Mercies.
And the evacuees.
And the evacuees. I've heard we had them here in Troy. I mean, it was a good idea for the superintendent to do that, I think.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Even with the weather that could have been pending Friday night, I'm okay with this, and like you said, all the external factors, traffic and linemen and, all the traffic on the roads, I'm okay with it. Nick Pearson getting ready to kick for the Trojans, number 13. From what I can tell, Wally, from the flags up at the south end, it'll be kind of from his right to his left and maybe into his face just a little.
Neil, I wanted to tell the viewing audience before kickoff, Rehoboth comes to this game tonight. They're 1-4. The only game they have won is against Wicksburg, 31-12, and their worst defeat was Enterprise a couple weeks ago. Neil, they lost 59-6.
That was last week.
Last week.
Yeah. Here's Pearson. Get the game going. Big, long kick from Pearson. It does move the ball from right to left, just like the wind we thought it would, but it did not affect the distance. And Nick Pearson is off to a great start here tonight as his initial kickoff is way back in the back of the end zone, and the Rebels from Rehoboth will scrimmage from their own 20-yard line. And the Trojans come in 4-1 as well, with one loss to Beauregard from up in Lee County around the Auburn area. And it was a non-region matchup.
Well, Neil, what's your keys to the game tonight for the Trojans?
Dictate the game. Take control of the game and dictate the pace and make this your game and in the play calling and get ahead early and put the game away. Because I think the Charles Henderson Trojans are the better team.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I think talent-wise, Neil, we're 10-1 on them.
Yep.
My keys are just, hey, score early, score often, and get these starters out of here because of next week.
And don't risk injury late in the game.
Oh, no.
Yeah. 5 yards off right tackle. Good first initial play for the Rebels, and they got it 2nd and 5. 2 tight ends on the right and a power H back. And that's where they go, to the right. Straight up the heart of the Trojan defense, and he's got first down yardage all the way up, and this is number 34 running the ball, and that is Braden Hardy. Braden Hardy running the ball. And 2 plays, the Rebels get a first down. And if there has been a weakness of the Trojans this year, Wally, is in between the guards, teams running the ball right over the nose. And the Trojans have made some moves in the middle of ball games, but that has been just a little bit of a bugaboo, is right up the 2s and the 3 gaps.
Yeah.
Flag on the play from the Rehoboth side, and Charles Henderson is lined up off sides. That'll be a free 5 yards for Rehoboth. Game not off to a perfect start for the Trojans. 2 good runs by the Rebels and now a penalty against the Trojans.
Yeah.
Trojans being homecoming, you got the parade, you got all the ceremonies today, all the kids dressing up and pep rallies and makeup and wigs and dressing up and having a good time. Trojans need to put all that behind them. It's time to play football.
Yeah, because my yard got rolled twice and my cat.
They got your cat.
How you roll a cat?
They got him. Same play. Why not? Number 7, Mario Davenport from his free safety position. Wally, on the initial drive of the game last week against St. James, Mario made a tackle just like that, and I made the statement on the air. When your free safety is the first one to hit the running back, that ain't a good signal.
That's not a good signal.
Now, the Trojans overcame that last week and started playing better defense. I hope they do the same here tonight.
Yeah, and you're right, Neil. I'm sure Rehoboth has seen all our films, and most of these big yards are right up the middle, and that's what they're doing.
Approaching midfield, Rehoboth now, 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. They handed off the left side this time. A little bit better push by the Trojan defense that time, and number 8 in on the tackle, and also 0, Quay Scott. Number 0, Quay Scott getting off the pile. Only 1 yard on that one. That was better. That was better.
I'm anxious to see what type of offense packages Rehoboth's going to do. I don't know if they do a lot of passing, Neil, but so far it looks like they do a lot of running.
Yep, and we got a penalty on that last play, Wally. I didn't see the flag.
It's a 5-yarder.
Yeah, it was a 5-yard penalty. I missed the signal from the white hat to the press box.
Illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure, which tells me they let the play go. It was a bad formation. Illegal formation. So instead of 2nd and 9, we'll call it 1st and 15. First pass play of the night for Rehoboth. He rolls out. Good pressure. Ball's on the ground.
Yes, sir.
Or was that something went flying on the ground? I don't know what it was. But anyway, he gets 2 around the right side. Number 6, Zion Grady, who picked up an offer from Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide this week. You know he's excited to get out here and play this week.
Yeah.
Nice play by number 6, Grady, right there, coming from the end position, not letting the quarterback get loose. Anytime you can get an offer from Nick Saban and the Crimson Tide, that's just something special. They're the top recruiting team in the nation every year. 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. Handoff right up the middle. Not this time. Good play by number 6, Grady. Zion Grady beats his guy at the line of scrimmage and meets the running back before he gets there. Watch him on this replay.
Yeah, he is just
actually
so explosive.
the pulling guard was supposed to kick him out, but he did not get him, and Zion went unblocked. And if you don't block him, guess what?
You got some problems, buddy.
Yeah. 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14 Rebels. This is if you're Rehoboth, you might want to pull out your let's throw it up down the sidelines and hope we catch it play, or hope we get an interference play.
I think their coach Pate is called a timeout.
He has on 3rd and 14. 8:23 left, first quarter. No score yet. Trojans yet to touch the ball. We'd like to thank the Witherington Insurance Group, Tor Bank and Trust, Bill Jackson Chevrolet, Mr. Colin McCrae, the Crease Agency, Burrs Drugs, Wise Office Supply, Jones Medical Supply, the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Grill. We'll take our first break of the night. We'll be right back. Stay with us, folks.
We know life can be fun and exciting, but also sometimes challenging. With always being on the go, it can be tough to take care of the big little things, like getting a loan for a more reliable car. Sometimes you just need some help that works with you on your terms. And that's exactly what you get with Max Credit Union. With convenient tools like loan updates right to your phone and personal service, you can get more done in less time. And that is something to cheer about.
Wally, all plays are big. I mean, you could say every play is a scoring play, right? But you just got a feeling on 3rd and 14, if the Trojans can stuff them right here and get the ball, maybe this could dictate the momentum for the rest of this first quarter and on into the second quarter.
Oh, yes, exactly.
3rd and 14. 2 wide receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. A tight end and a running back off the left hip of the Rehoboth quarterback. He fakes it to him. Little screen, bubble play, incomplete. Wally had to go fast because guess who was right in his face? Number 6, Zion Grady, pressured the quarterback into throwing that lower and hotter and faster than he wanted to.
That play was discombobulated. Is that right?
Oh, my goodness. How do you spell that?
I don't know. I will have to ask Barry McKnight.
Discombobulated.
Yeah, that's a Barry McKnight saying, I think.
That's a Barry McKnight come up with that one. Incomplete, 4th and 14. Number 2, Jawan Boyd stands at the Trojan 25-yard line. Again, the best I can tell from the flags, when he punts this, the wind will blow it to his right. That'll be to the Trojans' left.
With Neil, last week we had a punt return. We hadn't had one of them in a long time, brother.
We did. It was kind of a line drive punt. Jawan was able to catch it on the run, and that was the key to getting it on the run and getting it on the move. Bad snap. It's on the ground. Trojans go for it and do a great job of not roughing the punter. Boyd takes it, and he flanks it to the left. He's trying to get the corner and not. He'll go out about the 22-yard line. Good play by Jawan right there, Wally, because if he doesn't field that, he fields it on about the 15-yard line, that ball probably rolls dead inside the 10.
Yeah.
And we got it on like the 22, 23, so that was a great punt return.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like he went and scored or anything, but to me, that was a great punt return.
And heck, hats off to the punter, man. That was just a booming kick.
Yeah,
wow.
it was. It was. Trojans take over at their own 22-21 now. They move back a yard. Again, you know, Jawan catches that on the 16-yard line. If he doesn't catch it, it rolls down near the goal line. Great play. And we get a false start right out the gate.
Yeah.
Number 54 for the Trojans. a little early there, a little eager. That was going to be a running play. We can tell by the way he came off the ball. That's Zamir Caffey. Just early right there.
Neil, I forgot to tell the viewing audience that this is Coach Pate Harrison's. This is his second year at Pike Lib. I mean, excuse me, at Rehoboth. I don't know why I said Pike Lib. His second year at Rehoboth. You know, he came from Elba.
Yep. Again, the Trojans move early. I believe 78 for the Trojans that time. Looks to have moved a little early, and the Trojans not on the same page. Not on the same page. I do not have a 78 on my roster. Kingston Sharp, I'm hearing.
Well, again, we said early in the broadcast that we got a lot of young players on the line due to the flu, so we're going to see a lot of these little hiccups.
Well, we haven't run a play yet. We've had 2 false starts and backwards 10 yards. Out to on the right side, this is Khalil Carson, and he's going to have first down yardage on just what I'm going to call just a swing pass out to the right from Parker Adams. And, hey, I love that call right there. You're looking at a safe throw for Parker. Nobody's going to intercept that throw. It could fall incomplete and not hurt anybody. You know, it's a little 10-yard pass out to the right there, and Carson catches it in the flats, and then you let your athlete do business out in open space, and that's exactly what Carson does. He gets the 10 yards worth of penalties plus the 10 yards for the first down, so give him 21 yards on the play. First down, Trojans. Nice, safe call to get Parker in a rhythm right here. I like that.
The head referee is kind of telling the coaches of Rehoboth to kind of step back.
Straight ahead running. This is Frazier, number 20, Antonio Frazier. Straight off the center, maybe off the right guard that time, and good, pretty decent push by the offensive line right there, and good positive yardage. Hey, 4 yards in a cloud of dust right there.
Hey, you know, remember last week Frazier carried the groceries a good bit last week.
Did.
Had a great game.
He did. 2nd and 6, we'll call it. Templin in motion on the left. Parker looking to go screen on the right side. He's got Antonio Frazier, and he missed the block out there. That's Connor Jones. He had one guy to get out of the way, and he just couldn't quite square him up out there, and that would have freed Frazier for a really long gain. Keep your eye on 53 on this replay. And also Benton Dunn was out there too and missed him. But if Connor would have got a chip on that guy and Benton would have got a chip on that linebacker, boy, oh boy, Katie barred the door.
Yeah, you know, looking at their body language, it looked like he might have thought they missed it or something.
Maybe so. 1st and 10 Trojans after the screenplay. Again, Frazier breaking tackles at the line of scrimmage, and he's good for about 7, maybe 7.5. Number 20, Antonio Frazier, getting the start tonight at running back for the Trojans and looks good. Call it 2nd and 2.5 right there. Trojans now in Rebel territory as that last play crossed midfield. 6:31, first quarter, no score. This is the Trojans' first time touching the ball. A little quick screen pass. Same play left side. This is Carson, 11. Not as much as the first time they ran it to the right side, but guess what? First down, Charles Henderson. You know, Wally, that's such a safe play. You know, if it falls incomplete, that's okay. Nobody's going to intercept that pass. It's not backwards. You don't have to worry about fumbling it. And you get the ball in the speed guy's hands, moving. That guy's moving when he catches it. It's almost like when you and I used to play back in the 80s, an extended toss sweep.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like an extended toss sweep.
Had another penalty, Neil. Let's see what the head ref.
Ineligible downfield against the Trojans, and they'll take that. Second and 7 now. 6:15 clock is rolling.
Yeah, Parker checks up.
3 wide receivers, 5 wide for the Trojans this time. 5 wide. Parker looking to run it. Cannot make the linebacker miss. And not much happening there after. Hey, you got it. you know what? You got to pat the linebackers on the head right there. They saw, both linebackers for Rehoboth saw that Parker was going to take that off and start running, and they converged, and they only give him 1 yard. So, hey, just really good defense on that time for the Rebels right there.
Is that because last week, man, Parker stole a lot of yards against St. James.
He sure did. Parker looking again, fires it off the right. He's got number 2, Jawan Boyd, on just a turnaround button hook right there at about 9-10 yards, and they got that connection going all year. If you look on this replay right here, folks, Boyd just runs out there and button hooks right there at about the 12-yard mark, and good throw, good connection right there. And the Trojans move the chains on 3rd and long and overcome the penalty.
Yeah,
that's a big penalty to overcome right there. The 41-yard line of the Rebels. Frazier, he gets hit in the backfield by number 35 for the Rebels, and that is Weston Donateo. And Frazier able to drag him for about 2 yards, but that's about all. 2nd and 8.
You wonder now, Neil, do you kind of open up the pastures here for Jawan on a deep out?
Anything to Boyd is usually in the playbook.
Yeah. You're right.
2nd and 8 right there. He's going to hand it to Boyd off the left side, and Boyd makes one guy miss and is dragging people up near 1st down yards. I believe he's going to be about a yard short. That time, Wally, number 20, Antonio Frazier, lined up at the H-back position on the right side, and number 2, Jawan Boyd, moved into the running back position from his wideout spot. And I like Parker handing it to him better than I do wildcatting. That's just me. That's just me. 3rd and 1.5. 3rd and 1.5 for the Trojans. Uh-oh. Miscommunication between Boyd and Parker. Jawan Boyd went to the right. Parker Adams went to the left. And I'm not going to point fingers, but Parker sure hands the ball off a lot and never makes a wrong move. And with Boyd playing running back maybe 3-4 times a game, I think I know who went the wrong way.
Yeah, and
this is go for it territory. Zach Coleman's in the game for the first time tonight, number 4, the big running back for Charles Henderson.
I had to use somebody zigged and somebody zagged.
Yeah. Parker zigged and Jawan zagged. There ain't no doubt about it. Parker looking, they blitz, they bring 6. Ball's caught down around the 30.
Yeah, he's got it.
And number 17 for the Trojans, this is Trey Brown, the senior wide receiver, number 17, Trey Brown with a big catch reception right there, Wally. Nice to hear a different name getting involved.
Man, it just goes to show you all the weapons that Charles Henderson has on those receivers. Unbelievable.
Nice job by that Trojan front that time, holding them out. 1st down, they move the chains. A little run blitz. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
They read that perfect, and they went to the well one too many times. You know, I may have jinxed the Trojans.
I think you might have jinxed
the Trojans. Well, you don't run it 4 times in one drive. But anyway, I said that was a safe pass. It's probably not going to get intercepted, and they run that play again for the 3rd time in the last 10 plays, and Rehoboth is all over.
Let's see what happens here on the replay.
Somebody missed a block right there. That would be Jawan Boyd. Jawan Boyd did not block his guy, and off to the races. You got to have all 11 on the same page, Wally, or a play can get blown up like that.
Yeah, it can.
You know, Jawan just didn't get the signal. And Rehoboth leads 6-0 on a 67-yard pick 6. Yeah, Parker is they're going for 2 here, a little swinging gate, and they get it. And 8-0, Rehoboth. And Trojans got to come from behind here in this 1st quarter. Well, we want to thank the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Mike Shelton, State Farm Insurance, Garrett Enterprises, Earth Moving, Max Hughes Trucking, Marco's Pizza, Preston Steakhouse, Hooks Barbecue, All-Star Collision, Bryant Smith, State Farm Insurance, Julius Restaurant, Road Mart, Hastings Shipment and Wiggins, and Earl's Glass. We'll be right back for the kickoff. Trojans trail 8-0.
Sometimes more is more. And with Max Checking, I enjoy more with perks, like access to my paychecks 2 days early, free overdraft protection, earning rewards everywhere I spend, and more of everything that makes life a little sweeter. You can enjoy more too with Max Credit Union.
Where should you go to find the best deals on a vehicle? Anywhere, anytime? PremierTroy.com. Shop our huge selection. PremierTroy.com. Pick your next vehicle. Pick your payment. Yes. Shop, save, and buy. PremierTroy.com. Nobody beats a Premier deal. No.
Little adversity here for the Trojans late in the first quarter. 2:58 left first quarter. Trojans trail 8-0 to the Rehoboth Rebels. And, you know, I like to see adversity. We need to see what we're made of right here in region play. Kicker slips down. Gets it. This is Boyd at about the 24-yard line. He takes it off the right side, makes a couple of guys miss. Number two tackles number 2. This is Terrell Townsend on the tackle for special teams for the Rebels. And Boyd down at around the 40, let's call it the 41-yard line. So, hey, great field position for the Trojans right here. Nice. The kicker slipped down. This is nice manicured artificial turf. I don't know how he'd slip down, but he did. And Boyd able to get it back out to the 41-yard line after the short kick. And the Trojans, after the pick 6, right back in business at their own 41.
Well, the Trojans had 4 flags thrown on that last drive. We can't have that.
Yep. This is Parker faking the speed sweep to Zach Coleman off the right, and Parker keeps it around the left. He's almost up to midfield. Give him 7 on the play, maybe 8. And
we got a holding on that one.
It's going to be holding.
Blocking the back's what I'm thinking they're going to call.
Let's see. See if you see it on the replay right there. It's going to be holding. It's going to be holding. It is holding on the left tackle of the Trojans, and he was already past him, Wally. Didn't need to do it, and he'll see that on the film. That'll nullify the good run by Parker Adams and back them up 10 yards. Trojans were able to overcome 4 penalties on their last drive before the pick 6. The Trojans need to do the same right here. 2:43 left first quarter. Trojans trail 8-0. Jawan Boyd all by his lonesome down at the bottom of your screen. Adams hands it to Coleman off the left side. He's hit right there at about the 36-yard line. Not much green grass going right there. Call it 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15 Trojans. Getting near the 2-minute mark, first quarter. Number 20, Antonio Frazier, got the bulk of the load in the first series, but now number 4, Zach Coleman in. Adams looking across the middle.
Oh, and it just dropped.
Number 3, Stephon Mosley, looking to take off running with it before he caught it, Wally. He looked for the green grass right when the ball was getting to his hands. And folks, if you'll see right here, right when he's about to catch it, he looks to the middle and drops the football. He had a lot of green grass in front of him right there. He would have definitely had big-time first down yardage for the Trojans. Parker Adams threw it right through a strike right there.
And number 8 for the Rebels had fell down right when the ball hit the hands.
Yeah.
Easy touchdown, I was thinking.
Parker Adams straight drop looking. Rehoboth rushed 4. Will Templin over the middle. This one sails just a little bit on Parker, not the strike that he threw on the play before. And Templin tried to climb the ladder, took a hard shot to the ribs as he opened up his arms way above his head, and incomplete. And the Trojans will punt it away as they trail 8-0 with 1:50 left first quarter. Number 2 deep for the Rebels. This is Terrell Townsend, the junior.
Snapper's going to be Hayden Bush and Nick Pearson, the punter.
Good snap. They bring pressure. Pearson gets a low line drive kick away, but a big roll inside the 20, inside the 10, all the way down to the 10. We'll call it about the 10.5, 11. And very, very effective kick by Nick Pearson right there, Walter.
Yeah, it was. Good roll. Got a good Trojan roll on it.
Yep. And, you know, those line drive kicks, they roll. They roll a lot.
Yeah, they do.
Rehoboth takes the field, 1st and 10 from their own 11 with the lead over our Trojans, 8-0. They ran a swinging gate play on the 2-point conversion, and the Trojans were not ready. And they got an easy 2 out of the old swinging gate.
Swinging gate. You know, in a close game, man, that's detrimental.
Yep.
I mean, because you're going to have to, if it gets to it, you're going to have to put 2 on there as well.
That's right. From the 11, power running set here for the Rehoboth Rebels. And they run it right off right tackle. And he makes one guy miss. Number 25 unable to make the tackle. But Mario Davenport, number 7, over to clean it up right there. Number 25 had the initial hit, Wally. This is Colton Popovich, the safety. Number 10, but he just could not wrap up around his legs. Popovich couldn't. Second and one. Power set again. Whistles early. The White Hat also drops his flag right at his feet. Let's see what we got.
Might be another legal procedure, Neil.
Still no signal from the White Hat. It's a dead ball foul, he signals, and it's a false start against Rehoboth. And instead of 2nd and 1, Wally, it's going to be 2nd and 6.
Yep. We have 59 seconds left before the start of the second quarter.
Another power running set from these Rebels. Straight ahead handoff, power running. This time Trojans bottle it up pretty nice. Who's that big guy getting off the power right there? That's 54 for the Trojans, Wally. That is 54 for the Trojans is Zamir Caffey. Zamir Caffey getting off the pile. Nice job from his nose guard position.
Well, right before that play, Damian Hart moved him. I don't know if you saw it. He got him and hit him in his butt and told him to move over, which was a good play.
3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 for the Rebels. Love to force a punt back here. He's got his first down straight up the gut, and they are pushing the pile. Pushing the pile. Big first down play for the Rebels right over the center. I mean, straight over the center. That'll be the last play of the first quarter, Wally, and we'll switch ends of the field. Rehoboth wins the first quarter, 8-0. We'd like to thank Earl's Glass, Hastings Shipman and Wiggins, Roadmark, Julia's, Bryant Smith, State Farm Insurance, All-Star Collision, Hook's Barbecue, Preston Steakhouse, and Marco's Pizza for sponsoring the Charles Henderson Replay every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. Stay with us. We got second quarter action. The Trojans trail 8-0. We'll be back.
Where should you go to find the best deals on a vehicle? Anywhere, anytime? PremierTroy.com. Shop our huge selection. PremierTroy.com. Pick your next vehicle. Pick your payment. Yes. Shop, save, and buy. PremierTroy.com. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wallace Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years is that, Mr. Glenn? 63. Ricky, about this T680?
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wallace Sandals Truck Line. We got competitive pay. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home. Wallace Sandals. Come drive for the best today. Wallace Sandals Truck Line.
Wally, let's mention these Charles Henderson cheerleaders before we get this second quarter going. Alexandria Brantley, Ariel Frazier, Addie Grace Adler, Aurora Tip, Essie Claire Coppage, Lauren Wilkes, Mary Hayden West, Mary Sampson Dunn, Taylor Hobdy, Abby Barron, Addison Armstrong, Allie Lewis, Evie Kate Lindsay, Gabby Gandy, Sarah Taylor, Kendall Eaton, Hannah Boyd, Lola Drinkwater, Riley Rose Norris, and Zale Johnson. cheerleaders for the 22-23 penalties on that play as the Trojans balled it up nicely right up the middle, but penalties late. Holding, face mask, hands to the face, offensive lineman. What you got, Wally?
I think it could be a defensive penalty from the way it looks.
Let's see. It's a live ball foul, face mask against the Trojans. And the old yellow hanky is the thorn in our side in this game. It has not been a big problem for the Trojans this year, but so far this game, lots of penalties against the Trojans. You got a first quarter update on penalties?
I do. I have a Crease Agency penalty box update. Charles Henderson's been flagged 7 times for 35 yards, and the Rebels been flagged twice for 10.
Yeah.
That's your Crease Agency, folks. You need insurance. You go see Mike.
Yeah, that's not good. 7 penalties in 1 quarter. Straight handoff. Boy, he hits it up in there, doesn't he? This is 34 running it hard. And, I mean, I'm talking about he was like shot out of a cannon, Brady Harden, for Rehoboth on that play. That'll be first down yardage. And Rehoboth moves the chains. They're at their own 43-yard line, moving from our right to our left now, from the south to the north here at Trojans Veterans Memorial Stadium on Larry Blakeney Field. Nice job by that Trojan front that time, though. They stayed in their lanes and really clogged it up, didn't they?
Yeah. Neil, during the break, you and I were just talking, and the Trojans just seem flat right now. I don't know if it's the homecoming, the rolling of the yards, and having fun, and parades, floats, all that stuff. Is that could be a common denominator of them?
Well, I'm going to point it. This is where I'm going to point my finger. Oh, Rehoboth is just 1-4. All we got to do is show up. That's their mentality. Wally, these are 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids. That's their mentality.
Yeah.
Rolling out to the right. Intercepted by the Trojans. Sir. Right through the receiver's hands. The old tip drill, Wally. The old, wait a minute. Okay, he gave it to us. I thought he was about to signal incomplete or something. He looked like it. Here's on the replay, Wally. A little hot potato right here, right out of the hands of the Rehoboth receiver, the old tip drill. And Fag was right in the right place at the right time. And number 22 for the Trojans comes up big.
Well, baby, that's the V8 juice that we needed, man. Did you ever drink V8?
V8?
Yeah.
I haven't even heard anybody say V8 in 15 years.
Or is that a space rocket? V8 engine?
No, that's a tomato juice drink.
Oh, is it?
What made you think of that?
I don't know, man. Just that we needed some excitement.
A V8.
A V8 juice.
A V8 juice. That's where you went with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Or Five Alive. That's what your mama used to give us when we spend the night at your house.
All right.
Remember the Five Alive juice?
I do. What about this? What about this throwback? You go to the old mall in Montgomery and you get you an Orange Julius.
Orange Julius. Yes, sir, buddy.
Boy, there wasn't nothing better than an Orange Julius.
Man, you throwing it way back, brother. Well, see, that's what we needed, man. You're Debbie Downer, I'm Debbie Downer. We get an interception. We're about to score right here.
Give me an Orange Julius, folks. 1st and 10.
I got kicked out of the skating rink there one time. I skated rink.
What'd you do?
Digging in the ice with the thing, and they asked me to leave.
You making a hole, weren't you?
Yeah. What do you do when you go to the ice rink, man? You're a Southern boy, you know.
Look, I got people texting me saying a V8 is a car engine. How about that? You got everybody all confused, Lowry.
Is it V8 orange? What is it?
No, it's a tomato juice drink.
I could have had a V8.
I could have had a V8. That's right.
People
drink it in the mornings.
Von Braun invented the V8 engine.
Oh, the V8 rocket?
Yeah.
Oh. 1st and 10. Let's get back to this football game.
Okay.
1st and 10 Trojans. This is Zach Coleman off the left. He makes one guy miss and another holding at the line of scrimmage. Not sure who they're going to get, but the white hat official has thrown his flag right at 2 offensive linemen, and it will be holding. And a nice run by Zach Coleman around the left side. Let's see if we can see it on this replay right here. And I don't know. Maybe they're getting Coy Bell on that play.
Number 79.
Yeah. Anyway, that nullifies that run. That might have been a little ticky-tacky right there.
Yeah.
I am not going to bash the officials, I promise you. But that one, come on, guys. Instead of 1st and 10 at the Rehoboth 35-yard line, it'll be 1st and 20 at the Charles Henderson 31. So you're looking at about a 46-yard penalty.
Yeah, we're first in Zion Chapel right here,
and,
buddy.
you know, we said that 7 penalties in the first quarter was our bugaboo in this game, and now 2 penalties in the second quarter already has carried over into this quarter. Trojans better get their heads on straight and play football with those yellow hankies staying in the pockets of the officials here. 1st and long down the left side. Boyd did not seem to be on the same page as Parker Adams on that play. Boyd cut it short and turned in, and Adams slung it way down the left sideline like he was doing a go route. And you could tell that Jawan Boyd kind of turned around and looked at him real quick like, whoa, what'd you throw it over there for? So they're just not on the same page. Again, Wally, you know, homecoming festivities, it's obvious to me right now that the Trojan football players are not totally locked into this game.
Yeah, you can't roll a golden retriever on Wednesday night and come play on Thursday.
Can't.
Oh, my God.
Adams goes down. He's trying to secure the snap, and it'll be 3rd and forever.
Man.
The offense just shooting themselves in the foot here early in the second quarter. 10-13 left.
Well, I mean, again, and I'll go back to this. We talked earlier in the broadcast. We just have a lot of young players out there right now due to the flu and stuff. I mean, maybe we can get all this shaken out by the next quarter.
I tell you what, this defensive back's going to have to out-jump Jawan right here. And he did. He did. And there's another flag on the play and another flag. There's going to be a holding and there's going to be a celebration. So one's going to be live and one's going to be dead. That's what I see, but let's see how they call it. And you know what? That's as good as a punt, right?
Yeah.
Maybe, almost.
I'm going to go to your famous 50-50. Yeah, let's just say it's a 50-50.
50-50 ball. 50-50 ball. Again, 2 flags on the play. One looked to be a live holding call way back at the 23 of the Trojans, and then one looked to be a celebration penalty, dead ball on the Rehoboth side around the 40. But let's see how they sort this out. It is holding on the live ball foul against Charles Henderson. They'll decline that. They want the interception. And let's see what this other penalty is up here on the dead ball. Or is there another flag laying right? Yeah, laying right by the football. They've signaled the holding call against Charles Henderson, but there is another penalty flag laying right at the 40-yard line. It looked to be a celebration penalty. Too many players coming off the sidelines. The officials are getting together and taking down numbers. Still no signal on the dead ball penalty. They're marking it off, though.
Yeah, that's a big one. And then, Neil, hey, that's even better than a punt if you think about it. I mean,
yeah, if you tack on 15 like that. Okay. No signal to the press. Yeah, here we go. Dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike. I'm taking it was celebration, Wally?
Yeah, Neil, I could have sworn I saw some of the kids come off the sidelines.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Top 10 ranked 5A Charles Henderson, you're ahead 8-0 in their home stadium. Get fired. They're fired up.
Yeah, and you just intercepted 2 of the best players in Alabama high school football.
Yep. Terrell Townsend, number 2 around the right side. He's got first down yardage on first down carry for the Rehoboth Rebels. And the Rebels can't do anything wrong right now except for get a celebration penalty, Wally.
Yeah.
And if that's all you're doing wrong is celebration penalties, if I'm the head coach, I can live with that.
I'll live with it too. They just seem more energetic, Neil, than our Trojans right now. And,
this is a big shot of adversity for the Charles Henderson Trojans right here. How will they handle this, Wally? How will they handle? Speed sweep around the left side, or let's call it just a reverse kind of action. They pull the lineman out this way and hand it to the tight end coming around this side. And he's good for 6. Trojans get him after Gain of 6.5. 2nd and 4. Second and 4.
I think number 72 for the Rebels got away with a nice hold on that last play.
Little Wildcat formation here. This is 2, Townsend. He's got his first down yardage from the Wildcat formation. And again, Rehoboth with the lead, with the ball, with the momentum, moving it on the ground against our Trojans. 8:50 left, second quarter, clock is moving. Power running formations is what you're seeing here from the Rebels. This is a Wildcat formation again. Number 34, the running back, takes the snap directly. This is Braden Hardy for the Rebels.
But Neil, their offensive line is doing the job, man. They're bringing the wood. I mean, they're knocking us back.
Yep.
5 and 6 yards, and when you do that,
and you know what? They ain't wasting no time in the huddle either, are they?
Oh no.
They got the momentum and they feel it. This is Hardy again, off the right side, right at the first down yardage. It'll depend on the spot here. Looks like he may have it by a half a yard, but let's wait and see where they spot it. It is first down, Rehoboth. And timeout on the field.
Yeah, I think Coach Hambright wants to talk to these guys a little bit.
Coach Hambright takes a timeout. And want to thank Max Hughes Trucking, Garrett Enterprises, Mike Shelton State Farm Insurance, Alabama Real Estate Connection, Half Shell Oyster Bar and Grill, Jones Medical Supply, Wise Office Supply, Birds Drugs, The Crease Agency, Mr. Colin McCrary, Bill Jackson Auto, Troy Bank and Trust, and the Witherington Insurance Group. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back after these commercials.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still
Growing.
We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still
Growing.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still
Growing.
How many years is that, Mr. Glenn?
63.
Ricky, why this T680?
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wallace Sandals Truck Line, we got competitive pay, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home, Wallace Sandals. Come drive for the best today. Wallace Sandals Truck Line.
Welcome to Marriage Covenant 101, the faith-based broadcast to help married couples and singles looking to be married.
Tune in every Sunday and Thursday at 7 p.m. on Troy Cable Channel 2.
The city.
First and 10, Rehoboth, after the Coach Hambright timeout to settle his defense down. Just power running sets, snapping it straight to the running back. Good tackle on the sideline there. This is number... Who's just making the tackle? Is that 9?
Yeah.
Number 9
Brandon
is
Gibbons.
Brandon Gibbons on the tackle, running him out of bounds on a short 2-yard gain. Much better play that time. On a good scrape angle by number 9 right there, running him out of bounds only after 2 yards.
And Neil, what did Rehoboth start on the 20 and look where they are
Yeah,
now?
yeah, and I mean just really running the ball straight forward.
I mean, nothing fancy.
Yeah.
It's just.
I mean, they got 11 in the box right here. Snapping it straight to the quarterback. Big hit right there. Number 9, Gibbons again, just rattled the cages. I mean, when he got in the hole right there. Big hit by 9.
Boom. Yes, sir. That's what you do right there.
Make him pay for it so he don't hit it up in there as hard next time.
Exactly. Yeah, very big third down here.
Because you got to think they're going to go for it. You got to think they're going to go for it, so make them go for it from long distance, right?
Yeah.
3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Trojans played the last 2 running plays much better. Little reverse action here.
Oh, yes, sir.
Zion Grady, number 6, gets him as soon as he hands it off. Big loss on the play, Bolly. That is a TFL, brother. Tackle for loss.
Yes, sir.
Did they give him any forward progress? Boy, they did not. Woo! I mean, they didn't give him any forward progress, Wally. Zion Grady spun him around 4 yards, and they gave him the loss of that 4 yards on the spin play.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they're talking about. I think they got a formation penalty against Rehoboth, and Coach Hambright declines that, and he wants the TFL. Getting text from our viewers agreeing with us, Wally, saying homecoming is always poison.
Yes, it is.
Good friend Perry Green there chiming in, and he's right. He's right. Who took that timeout, guys?
That will be Rehoboth Rebels, baby.
Rehoboth takes the timeout. We'll take a timeout, too. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
The City of Troy Environmental Services has recently upgraded our traditional garbage trucks for the modern one-arm garbage trucks, but we need help from the great citizens of Troy. Place your garbage and recycling can at the curb with the handles and wheels facing your house and the lid opening facing the street. Place cans 3 feet from the curb and 3 feet beside your recycling can. Place cans 10 feet away from mailboxes, electrical poles, or vehicles. Please do not place leaves or sticks in cans. Do not place trash on top of cans.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly, local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business.
Wally, is this where you're alert for the fake? Up by 8 on the Trojan side of the field?
Buddy, I'm 1-4 on the season. Yes, I'm doing a fake right here. And I'm up 8 against one of the best teams of 5A football. Yes, sir. I think this is a fake.
You got to exactly be expecting it, especially coming out of a timeout. Coming out of a timeout here. Looks like he's going to punt it away. Right down the middle, another low one. Boyd takes it on the first hop, makes 1 or 2 miss, cuts it back up the middle, and he's up near the 30. Have you noticed that John Juan is getting a little bit more aggressive on these punt returns as the season has gone along?
Yes, I really do. I mean, I think if we go back and look and break down film like we did last year, where we maybe had 2 or 3 at most punt returns, it's come a long way. And I think with the coaches working with John Juan, catching those behind the back punts and stuff like that, hey, it's paid off, man.
That's right. Again, that Trojans would have had the ball well inside the 20 if he hadn't done that.
Yeah, last year that ball had been 10 or 5-yard line.
Yep. 1st and 10 Trojans. Get a little rhythm on this offense here. This is Jawan Boyd around the left side. I really like the way he's let his block take place right there. That's Coy Bell getting out there with a big block right there, and also a couple of other Trojan linemen. And you can see right there, Coy Bell really sealed it off right there, and also Connor Jones. And I love the way Boyd just waited just a second to see which way that block was going to unfold, and when he saw it unfold, he hit it to the correct side. I like that.
What's the old saying, trust your lineman, man.
Yeah.
I think that's what he did.
Good first down running right there by the running back, number 2, Jawan Boyd. Trojans get to play from the sidelines, 1st and 10 from their own 40. Parker looking to his right. He hits Boyd on a little swing pass. I call it the old sweep, Wally. That's just old sweep play to the right, but instead of flipping it underhand, they throw it overhand. It's the times are changing in football, aren't they?
Yeah.
Back when we played, that'd have been a tall sweep, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes, sir. Every now and then you get you'll see the old crossbuck play.
Yeah, something. 2nd, and let's call it 5.5. 2nd and 5.5. 2 really positive plays from the Trojan offense coming out of this change of possession. Zach Coleman back in at running back, right off the right hip of Parker Adams. Coleman will have it off left tackle. He's looking for a spot to turn it up. Races to the outside. He does not turn it up, and he turns on the Jets. Oh maybe a late hit, but I don't see any flags. So maybe it wasn't. Boy, Coleman, when he decided to hit it to the outside, he turned on the afterburners. He's all the way down to the Rebel 37-yard line. Let's see right there. Boom, that's inbounds. Oh, it's a friendly fire, Wally.
Friendly fire, yeah.
Good. Hey, look, for one time, let's call it right here. Good no call.
Good no call.
Good no call right there. Good no call. 2 Rehoboth players really ran over each other right there, and as they ran over each other, they inadvertently ran into Zach Coleman about 3 yards out of bounds. So good no call by the officials.
With Neil on this drive, do you just try to eat the clock, get a score, because you're getting the ball back second half?
I'm down 8-0. I ain't worried about the clock. I'm worried about getting in the end zone right here. Number 51 off on his own power here. This is number Jacob Tallywally, a senior linebacker. He's already made several big tackles in this game for the Rebels. He is out with injury right now, but he did walk off on his own power, folks. If you're watching down from the Dothan area, he's okay. 5:50. Whistles on the – now we got whistles. Clock stops. Timeout on the field.
Is this a heat timeout?
No, it's timeout Rehoboth, Wally, and I'm going to tell you why. Their defensive quarterback the star middle linebacker just limped off the field, and they were unsure. Big-time linebacker is out of the game for Rehoboth. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly, local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Brundage Building Supply and Paint Center at Jackson Hardware. 120 years and counting of real customer service with a smile and a heartfelt thank you for visiting with us. PPE, lumber, paint, building supply and roofing, guns, ammunition, American-made items, and oh, by the way, hardware.
Welcome back, folks. Charles Henderson on a good drive. Good methodical drive. That's a good word to use.
Methodical. I like that.
I like
that. I like that a lot.
That is a word, I think.
It is. And are we going to get Rehoboth on encroachment right here? Or is it a false start, Charles Henderson? Let's see. Looks like Charles Henderson's the guilty culprit. 5 yards backwards coming out of a timeout. And Wally, the old yellow hanky has got the Trojans tonight. And most all of them have been justified. You know, nothing we're up here complaining about.
No. We've been thrown 9 times, buddy.
Yep.
Tonight.
5:49, second quarter. 1st and 15. Parker looking. They blitz 6. Pretty good coverage right there.
Oh, that's a block in the back.
And Jawan Boyd double covered down the right side. Double coverage on Boyd. Adams tries to squeeze it in anyway, and we almost paid the price for the double coverage.
Watch this replay now. I think he got hit in the back. Yeah.
Maybe so. I'm going to tell you, Parker was under duress, though. They brought 6. Rehoboth brought 6. The offensive line did a pretty daggum good job. 5-on-6 right there of holding them out. And Parker was able to get it loose, but thank goodness it was not intercepted. 2nd and 15. I bet they bring it again. I bet they bring the heat again right here. This is Carson in motion. Early whistles. The back judge is going to call delay a game on the Trojans. That'll be 5 more yards backwards. And, folks, the yellow cloth come for the Trojans tonight. And I'm going to tell you, I'm an old official, and most everything that's being marked off against the Trojans is self-explanatory, and you got to be able to get that right. Nothing against these officials. The Trojans are just snake bit right now. 2nd and 20. Parker looking, throws it down the right side, overthrown or underthrown. Not sure who he was trying to hit right there, but it falls incomplete at about the Rehoboth 40-yard line. It'll be 4th and 20. 4th and 20. Do you pin them deep right here, Wally, or do you throw a 50-50 and play defense?
Neil, I think, again, you just got to throw the 50-50, man. I mean, nothing's really going our way tonight.
Just let them intercept it if it's that way?
Exactly. I mean, you've had 10 flags thrown on legitimate penalties. I mean,
well, maybe I've got the down wrong. The 3rd down on the box. That's right. We got to play 1st down over again. Okay, so it's only 3rd down. 3rd and 20. I apologize, folks. I lost a down there. Parker looking. They race a little screenplay, a bubble, and Jawan Boyd makes 1 or 2 miss, but he's not able to get loose around the left side. Wally, they call that a tunnel screen. That's a and Boyd is down, by the way, folks. The high-octane best athlete on the team is on the turf. He's up now, but he's limping bad. Wally, they call that a tunnel screen. And all the teammates are trying to set up a tunnel right there. And if the wide receiver does not catch the ball and get in that tunnel, boy, it makes for a tough play. And that's what happened to Boyd. He got outside the tunnel.
Man, that's not a good sign when you see your
best athlete limping off the field. Maybe he'll get on the sidelines and get one of those pretty girls to rub his ankle, and he'll be all right. What you think? Nick Pearson in the punt. 4th and 17, 18 for the Trojans. Back deep, number 2, Townsend for Rehoboth, stands at his 7-yard line. Trojans trying to get the correct amount of men on the field with number 2, Boyd, having to go out. Still 25 on the play clock. The play clock's not even moving, so the Trojans are fine. Trojans are fine on that. Now they blow it ready. I believe we got enough. We got enough in there.
Yeah, we do.
Good snap. They bring some heat just like they've done all night. A little off the right side of his foot. I'm okay with that. I don't want a big return right there.
Yeah.
Nick is mad with himself because he did not make a good punt right there, but not all that bad, Mr. Pearson.
No,
not all that bad. We're down at the 20-yard line, and nobody could return it, so I'm okay with that little miss, aren't you?
Exactly, man. I mean, you think about it, man. Rehoboth's coming here. This is kind of like their Super Bowl. They're playing at one of the best D1 facilities in the Southeast. They've only won one game. You're playing against the number 1 guy, Larry, here at Larry Blakeney Field. So they're tough, but I mean, they come to play.
Yeah. Nothing cooking on that one, though. Good up front play right there. Second and 7, we'll call it. Under 4.5 now. Coming up on 4.5 to play second quarter before the halftime. Charles Henderson needs to stuff them right here and get a big punt return and get on the board before they go to the locker room, Wally. Toss sweep around the right side. They turn it in nicely. But he's going to have his first down yardage after the play. That was the old school toss sweep we talking about.
Yeah, that's big time old school.
Just old Notre Dame box around the right side, or what they say, student body right. That's what that was. All 11 players for Rehoboth blocked to the right, and they ran the toss sweep around the right side like the 80s and 70s. And it was kind of pretty, to tell you the truth. Straight power formation for the Rebels. Talking about playing in a phone booth, Wally. They are playing in a phone booth.
Yes, sir.
Number 9 again on the tackle. Also number 25 in on that one, Colton Popovich. Number 9, Brandon Givens in on that one as well.
Well, buddy, I'm going to have to tell you, I'm a man of my word.
Yeah.
And I got to eat my word because I was eating my pregame meal at Half Shell tonight, one of our sponsors. Saw my good friend, Judge Hess Horn. They were going to Zion Chapel to see his son play, and I told him we'd be winning 30-0 the first quarter.
Yeah.
So I'm eating my word, bud.
There you go, 2nd and 8. Well, sometimes predictions just don't come true. Toss sweep left side this time. Popovich turns it in, but Mario Davenport cleans it up, but not before he's got 8-9 yards and what looks to be close to another first down by the Rebels. Wally, they lining up 11 guys just really tight. And the old adage is we're going to play this football game in a phone booth right there.
Yep.
Number 25, Popovich, did all he could to turn it back in, and Davenport popped him, but not before he got about 10 yards and first down.
Neil, I don't have the stats, but I am almost positive they got over 150 yards on the ground rushing so far.
Wouldn't doubt it. Just a power running game plan right here. A little crossbuck in the middle. 58 and 34 getting off the pile right there. 34, Todrick Brooks, and 58, Ty Cunningham, the 9th grader, Wally. Number 58, Ty Cunningham, the 9th grader, in on the tackle.
God, we call a lot of young guys out there tonight.
Second and 7, a long 7. Rehoboth not doing anything to try to trick us. I mean, just coming straight at us. Straight at us. Number 34, straight ahead. This is Braden Hardy. Getting off the pile right there. Number 9 again, Givens, getting off the pile.
Well, you know, this is going to be a tough task, I think, for Coach Hambright to go in halftime and tell a lot of these young kids that are playing out there, hey, man, we got to step it up, buddy. Look at the scoreboard, 8-0.
3rd and 3, coming up near midfield. under 2 minutes now before the half. Now I'm not worried about Charles Henderson scoring. I'm worried about Rehoboth not scoring. Number 7, the quarterback, Colton Trotter, scrambles around the right side and gets outside of the Trojan defense, and he's got enough yardage for a first down. Move the chains and keep the clock moving after he did get out of bounds, though.
Yeah, he got out of bounds.
So,
and I think that's the Trotter's telling the head official, hey, the clock's still running.
Yeah. 1:23 left. They're now in Trojan territory at the 47-yard line. Just a power set, and they run it right up the gut. No tricks, Wally. Number 34, Braden Hardy, straight ahead.
Dude, it's just, hey.
Here we come. Y'all, you see us line up? Here we come.
Yeah. I'll say something like Coach Hogan used to tell us back when we played, buddy, if you get 4 or 5 yards, that's first down all day long. The next play, you know.
That's right. Rehoboth has come to play tonight, folks. They got a pick 6 on the board and probably 150 or so yards on the ground rushing. Zion Grady's loose. He throws it up down the right side. Mario Davenport at the last second cuts in front of the receiver and knocks the ball away. With 47 seconds left, it'll be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 for Rehoboth. Nice job by number 7, Mario Davenport right there. The corner over there, number 24, Wally. Number 24, this is C.L. Seiler, the 11th grader, had great coverage, but Davenport able to get over and help him out. Straight drop. Throwing it across the middle. Nice play right there in the middle. Not sure who that was that hit him for the Trojans, but dislodged the ball, and that'll bring up 4th down for Rehoboth. 4th down for Rehoboth. Good coverage in the middle by the linebackers right there for the Trojans. They're going to go for it. 42 seconds left. Why not?
I bet you a Campbell soup can right now. It's going to be up the middle.
Chicken noodle?
Chicken noodle.
Okay. Don't put too much on the line now. Not Chef Boyardee or anything. You're going with Campbell soup. I
Campbell
got you.
soup, tomato soup.
4th and 4. Whistles on the field. Is that a timeout? A late timeout, or is there a flag? Let's see what happens here. No play on that one. We had whistles. No signal yet. It is a penalty on the play. They back Rehoboth up 5 yards. Now we got a signal from the White Hat. He's really late signaling. I mean, they've already marked the yardage off. They're about to start the next play and get the play clock going. He finally signals to the press box. He's just slow in signaling. 4th and 9.5. 41 seconds left. 41 seconds. Finally, a spread formation.
Do we bring the
for
house?
Rehoboth. He's under the guard. Direct snap, and they're going to run a reverse. This is Terrell Townsend. Almost intercepted by the Trojans. And
they want an interference flag, but I don't think they're going to get it. I don't know if he.
Good razzle-dazzle play right there from Rehoboth as they line up and run a reverse motion and try to get a first down pass out of that, but no penalties on the play. Now, I was thinking we might have late hit the quarterback a little bit, and we got away with that, but it'll be first down Trojans.
Well, let me back up.
Go ahead.
And tell you this. In the back of my mind while the play was going on, I was thinking, why would Coach Harrison go for this knowing if he didn't get it, you giving Parker Adams a real close edge to that end zone. I would have punted this ball, Neil, and tried to get them in the 5 or 10 yard line range. Now look at them, man. They're on the 45.
You know, and I completely understand what you say, but on the flip side, you know, you're in Trojan territory and you're up. You know, try to go for the throat maybe.
Oh,
down
he's
the middle.
Open. Oh, yes, sir.
Trojan,
my goodness.
Drop pass.
Unbelievable.
And, this is number 17. Trey Brown, number 17, Trey Brown. Great.
Oh, Lord.
And the old snake bite in this game continues for the Trojans. And unable to corral it right there is Trey Brown, the senior wide receiver. Great throw by Parker Adams right there, on the money, in stride.
That's back when I used to play into the tiddlywinks, and you got it all the way up there, and they fall down.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
2nd and 10 Trojans. Boy, he'll think about that one when he lays down tonight, won't he?
Tiddlywinks.
This is Mosley, Stephon Mosley, first down yardage, 21 seconds left. Clock stops momentarily, but the Trojans call timeout. And
wow,
that play's over with. We didn't forget about that one now, Wally. Want to thank the Withington Insurance Group, Troy Bank and Trust, Bill Jackson Auto, Colin McCrary, the Crease Agency, Birds Drugs, Wise Office Supply, Jones Medical Supply, and the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Grill. We'll be right back, folks. It's almost halftime.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
We're blowing away high prices. Use Nissan, Honda, Toyota, Chevy, Ford. We got them, and they're all marked down. Over 120 to choose from. Bring home $350 a week, and you can be approved. Shop PremierTroy.com or come see us. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
First down, Trojans, Wally, 21 seconds before they go to the locker room. Trojans trail 8-0. Everything has went wrong. Everything has went wrong for the Trojans. Can something go right before they go to the locker room? Here we go, folks. Adams looking across the middle.
Yes, sir.
He's got him across the middle. This is Mosley, number 3. He's inside the 10. All the way inside the 5. Stephon Mosley. Clock will stop to move the chains. First and goal, Trojans. And finally, Parker Adams hits Stephon Mosley across the middle for a big 37-yard gainer. All the way down inside the 5-yard line goes Mr. Stephon Mosley, the senior wide receiver for the Trojans. And another timeout on the field, and the Trojans are in business with 7 seconds. Wally, you got one play. You either catch a touchdown or it's incomplete, and then you kick a field goal if it's incomplete.
I think we got one timeout left. Is that right, or we're out of timeouts?
We're out of timeouts. Want to thank the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Mike Shelton, State Farm Insurance, Garrett Enterprises, Earth Moving, Max Hughes Trucking, Marco's Pizza, Preston Steakhouse, Hooks Barbecue, All-Star Collision, Bryant Smith, State Farm Insurance, Julia's Restaurant, Road Mart, Hastings Shipment and Wiggins, and Earl's Glass. First and goal, 7 seconds. Again, you got one pass play to the end zone. If you catch it, it's touchdown. If you don't catch it, you got to kick the field goal and get on the board before the half, in my opinion. We'll see how this plays out, folks. Antonio Frazier, number 20, in your running back, a bunch formation on your right. Throws it out. Intercepted. Oh, incomplete. Incomplete. 3 seconds, folks. 3 seconds.
Yeah, Neil, you just got to kick the field goal here.
Yeah.
I mean,
pass intended for Jawan Boyd on the right, and just too high to handle. Too high to handle right there. And if I'm the coach, I kick the field goal, but me and you ain't the coach, Wally. Me and you ain't the coach right here. We're going for the touchdown. Coach Hambright said, get it. Go for the touchdown. 3 seconds, folks. Last play of the half. This will be the last play of the half. Bunch formation on your right. I think they'll just throw it up to Boyd in the corner right here, Wally.
Probably.
Looking. Parker's looking, running. He's got an open receiver in the back.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Yes, sir.
Khalil Carson, number 11 from Parker Adams from 3 yards out. Hey, Coach Hambright rolls the dice, Wally. Rolls the dice, and he has faith in his offense, and it pays off in dividends.
Man. Good blocking on that offensive line for that. I mean, to set that play up, Neil, and woo, to Ric Flair. Woo, baby. Yes, sir.
Nick Pearson in for the extra point. Parker Adams for the hold. Mr. Bush to snap it back. Hayden Bush. Kick is up. Let's see. It is good. We will go to the half, trailing by 1. Rehoboth 8, Charles Henderson 7. Folks, we got a football game going on. You might better watch this Blue Machine and this Rehoboth Rebel Marching Band and check back with us for this second quarter because it is on like Donkey Kong. We'll be back third quarter. Enjoy these bands.
Our story is made up of each story in our community. Max is who we are because of the lives we touch. Supporting your financial needs, whether for a rainy day or the big day. Every chapter flows into the next, and we want you to be prepared. Together, they are one epic narrative. Dreams realized, goals achieved. You control your money with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money, made simple.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Need to replace your car, truck, or SUV? Frustrated by the limited selection? We have over 200 vehicles in stock. So check out our website, give us a call, or come by Sam Boswell Honda or Buick GMC, where you'll find vehicles you can depend on from people you can trust.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line, where we put God and family first. We go to Illinois,
Indiana, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Ohio, Arkansas.
We're looking for good in-dump drivers. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, dental plan. Hey, these wheels roll, you make money. You're not driving one of them, you're driving at the wrong place. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Fellas, where we go?
Indiana, North Carolina, and South Carolina,
Ohio, and Arkansas.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years is that, Mr. Glenn? 63. Ricky, about this T680?
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we got competitive pay, we got...
Every 7 years.
Wally Sanders Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
Wally Sanders Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still
growing.
How many years is that, Mr. Glenn?
63.
Ricky, about this T680.
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wally Sanders Truck Line, we got competitive pay, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home, Wally Sanders. Come drive for the best today. Wally Sanders Truck Line.
Need to replace your car, truck, or SUV? Frustrated by the limited selection and how difficult it is to get a good deal? We have over 200 vehicles in stock available for immediate delivery. And you can save thousands even on a used vehicle up to 5 years old. Some have a factory back warranty up to 7 years or 100,000 miles. So check out our website, give us a call, or come by Sam Boswell Honda or Buick GMC, where you'll find vehicles you can depend on from people you can trust.
The City of Troy Environmental Services has recently upgraded our traditional garbage trucks for the modern one-arm garbage trucks. But we need help from the great citizens of Troy. Place your garbage and recycling can at the curb with the handles and wheels facing your house and the lid opening facing the street. Place cans 3 feet from the curb and 3 feet beside your recycling can. Place cans 10 feet away from mailboxes, electrical poles, or vehicles. Please do not place leaves or sticks in cans. Do not place trash on top of cans.
Wally Sanders Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
Wally
Charles Henderson High School's homecoming decade has come to an end. It's my pleasure to present to you this year's homecoming court. 9th grade attendance, Hannah Boyd, escorted by Marvin Boyd. Escorted by Stephen Boyd. Fifth grade attendant, Andrew Dutz, escorted by Kendrick Robertson. Fifth grade attendant, Taylor Thomas, escorted by James Thomas. Jemiah Foster, escorted by Andrew Stone. Anthony Bowman, escorted by Rick. both grade attendant, Amaya Boyd, escorted by Lanier Ford and Civilian Ben. Your homecoming team for 2022, Miss Alexandria Brandon, escorted by Terry Blackwood. Are in, and the class homecoming parade floats. Second place goes to the 11th grade Disco Music Club.
Wiley Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wiley Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years is that, Mr. Glenn? 63. Ricky, why this T680?
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wiley Sandals Truck Line, we got competitive pay, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home, Wiley Sandals. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sandals Truck Line.
Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Brundage Building Supply and Paint Center at Jackson Hardware. 120 years and counting of real customer service with a smile and a heartfelt thank you for visiting with us. PPE, lumber, paint, building supply and roofing, guns, ammunition, American-made items, and oh, by the way, hardware.
What's next in your life story? At Max, we can help make it happen. You are not out there on your own. We're here, right here, living and working where you do. Max's technology gives you freedom to spend when and where you want. And our financial experts help you save, borrow, and invest. Go ahead, ask questions. Together, we'll plan the way forward. You control your money with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money made simple.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
We know life can be fun and exciting, but also sometimes challenging. With always being on the go, it can be tough to take care of the big little things, like getting a loan for a more reliable car. Sometimes you just need some help that works with you on your terms. And that's exactly what you get with Max Credit Union. With convenient tools like loan updates right to your phone and personal service, you can get more done in less time. And that is something to cheer about.
Sometimes more is more. And with Max Checking, I enjoy more with perks, like access to my paychecks 2 days early, free overdraft protection, earning rewards everywhere I spend, and more of everything that makes life a little sweeter. You can enjoy more too with Max Credit Union.
Where should you go to find the best deals on a vehicle? Anywhere, anytime? PremierTroy.com. Shop our huge selection. PremierTroy.com. Pick your next vehicle. Pick your payment. Yes. Shop, save, and buy. PremierTroy.com. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Wally Sanders Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wally Sanders Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years is that, Mr. Glenn? 63. Ricky, about this T680?
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wally Sanders Truck Line, we got competitive pay, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home, Wally Sanders. Come drive for the best today. Wally Sanders Truck Line.
Welcome to Marriage Covenant 101, the faith-based broadcast to help married couples and singles looking to be married.
Tune in every Sunday and Thursday at 7 p.m. on Troy Cable Channel 2.
The City of Troy Environmental Services has recently upgraded our traditional garbage trucks for the modern one-arm garbage trucks. But we need help from the great citizens of Troy. Place your garbage and recycling can at the curb with the handles and wheels facing your house and the lid opening facing the street. Place cans 3 feet from the curb and 3 feet beside your recycling can. Place cans 10 feet away from mailboxes, electrical poles, or vehicles. Please do not place leaves or sticks in cans. Do not place trash on top of cans.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Brundage Building Supply and Paint Center at Jackson Hardware. 120 years and counting of real customer service with a smile and a heartfelt thank you for visiting with us. PPE, lumber, paint, building supply and roofing, guns, ammunition, American-made items, and oh, by the way, hardware.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
We're blowing away high prices. Use Nissan, Honda, Toyota, Chevy, Ford. We got them, and they're all marked down. Over 120 to choose from. Bring home $350 a week.
And we're back, folks. Start of the second half. Charles Henderson trails by 1 point against Rehoboth, 8-7. Neil,
you know
what's your game plan, brother, here for the second half?
I'm interested in the halftime adjustments because, you know, Rehoboth came out and just ran the ball up the middle, up the middle, up the middle, up the middle. What are the halftime adjustments for the Charles Henderson defense? That's what I'm interested to see.
Well, I'll say this for you, brother. I hope one thing is to clog up those gigantic holes that Rehoboth is making, because they just gashed us 4 and 5 yards almost on every play.
Oh, no doubt. Trojans will receive, and Trojans take it around the left side up near the 35-yard line.
Mosley.
First down Trojans at about the 35-yard line. Trojans trail by 1. They do get the ball coming out of the locker room. Trojans looked really good on that last offensive line, Wally. The line was holding them out, giving Parker time to throw the ball down the field, which was key to getting that last second touchdown before the half. Zach Coleman, number 4, nowhere to go that time. Nowhere to go. Nothing they could do. The defense for Rehoboth was all over him as soon as Parker Adams handed it to him.
Yeah, well, I got an update on Eufaula and Ozark.
Carroll, yeah.
Eufaula's playing their homecoming game, and they're winning at halftime 17-13.
17-13. I knew Carroll was going to play them good somehow. I just felt it. But Eufaula's up 17-13 a half.
Yeah, and heck, I guess Eufaula could have the homecoming blues like we have.
I'm tell you what, just like Mr. Perry Green texts me, homecoming is a snake bite you. This time Zach Coleman around the left side gets the 2 yards he lost on first down back, plus 5. We'll call it 3rd and 6. Starting the third quarter here, Rehoboth, the Rebels, come to town in a region matchup. And they lead our Trojans 8-7 coming out of the locker room. 3rd and 6. Parker Adams looking. Quick throw, little button hook out there on the far right. This is Mosley with first down yardage.
Yeah, great spot.
And good job by that Trojan offensive line that time, giving Parker Adams enough time to set his feet and throw that button hook out there to the left. Trojans approaching midfield at their own 47-yard line. Overcome the loss of 2 yards on first down. Nice job. Toss sweeper on the right side. This is Coleman. He's got room. He across the 50, 45, in there to about the 42-yard line. Looks like he's got enough. He needed 10. He got 11.
Yeah, I think he got it there now.
I think you're right, Wally. First down Trojans. Zach Coleman looked good coming around the right side that time. A little toss sweep around the right side. Nice job by that right side of the offensive line, sealing them off right there. I think that's Big Coy Bell and number 50 for the Trojans right there on that right side. And number 50 with Coy Bell is Cedric Brown, the 10th grader. Coy Bell, a 10th grader, and Cedric Brown, a 10th grader, making it happen around that right side that time for Zach Coleman, Wally.
Yeah. Playing good tonight, I'm thinking, man.
Coleman again, right off that right side, right behind Derek Bell.
Well, I think his name's Corey Bell, not Derek.
Not Derek, Coy Bell. And
but I bet Derek would love to be out there.
Also, Benton Dunn as well. Benton Dunn as well. Coy Bell and the other 10th grader right there on that right side, Cedric Brown, doing a good job on the last 2 plays. Timeout on the field. Injury timeout for the Rebels. Wally, as always, want to thank Earl's Glass, Hastings Shipment and Wiggins, Roadmark, Julius, Bryant Smith, State Farm Insurance, All-Star Collision. I knew I shouldn't have put All-Star next to State Farm. That was going to trip me up. I knew that. Hooks Barbecue, Preston Steakhouse, and Marco's Pizza. 2nd and 6, Trojans. Another hanky on the ground. This is our handkerchief game, Wally. We've been looking for it all year, and finally, the old penalty bugaboo is after us tonight. False start on the Trojans. That'll make it 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Lots of youngsters on the field. Folks, we got people out with the flu, and we're having to do the next man up mentality. Jawan Boyd across the middle. He reverses his field down to the 25. He's got a first down. Nice throw right there by Parker Adams, hitting Jawan Boyd on the quick slant, or some people call it a skinny post.
Skinny post.
Either way, I call it a slant across the middle.
Why don't they call it a fat man post?
Fat man post?
Is that just...
Well, you know, when you run the post route, it's kind of a deep slant, you know, but if you cut it off quick, that's why they call it a skinny post. 1st and 10 Trojans getting into Rehoboth territory. Run blitz that time by Rehoboth. The Trojans could have caught him off guard right there. Another flag coming from the white hat official behind the play. And Wally, that's either going to be holding or face mask, one of the two.
Yeah. I think the guy's for another holding, Neil.
It is. Holding on the Trojans on that interior. And Benton Dunn shrugs his arms and says, "What did I do?" You know, I don't know that he caught it on Benton. I just see Benton shrugging his arms. But that'll be a 10-yard mark-off against the Trojans, and that'll nullify the run by Antonio Frazier, number 20. Backs them up. 1st and 20 now. 1st and 20 for the Trojans. This officiating crew is not afraid to throw a holding penalty.
No, they do not.
It's easy to overcook that holding in high school football, because there's a lot of holding goes on in high school football.
Yeah,
so you really got to make, when you throw the holding penalty, make it worth your while, make it a dang good holding. This is Zach Coleman on the swing pass around the left, and they're going to get us again. They're going to get us again for holding on the wing out there.
Boy, they love that holding call.
The flag is at the feet of number 11, Khalil Carson. I'm not saying it was him, but that's where the flag went to. And, you know, I'm not bashing the officials. I'm just saying at the high school level, there's a lot of holding that goes on. And you got to flag the ones that affect the play. You know, And some officiating crews just overcook the holdings, and this is probably, I'm going to say, 8 or 9 holding penalties in this game, and we're just now starting the third quarter.
Yeah. And a couple of them were holdings away from the play, which...
And you know, they probably were holding. They probably were, you know. But I'm just saying you gotta sometimes just call the ones that matter. This is Boyd.
Oh, and he just hits him now. That's it.
And he did make contact early, right before Boyd was going to make the attempt on the catch. The free safety ran into him hip to hip right there and knocked him off his route, and that was a good call on the passing interference.
Great pass right there on the.
Actually, number 8 for Rehoboth just gave him a helmet and shoulder pads a little too early, and
you know who that pass reminded me of? Parker's pass.
Okay.
Chad Powers. Man, that pass was just on the money, man.
Wally, now you know we got some listeners out there that are not on social media.
So, Chad Powers?
Yeah.
You don't know who Chad Powers is? He tried out for quarterback at Penn State, and I encourage anybody watching this show tonight, after our show, Google Chad Powers and watch it, man. He is on it.
This is a good situation right here to remind our watchers that defensive pass interference is not an automatic first down.
No, it's not.
It is 15 yards, which 99% of the time gets you a first down, but not in this situation. Adams around the right side. Design quarterback run. He turns it up. He's got his first down yardage while he's all the way down to about the 12-yard line. Did the ball come out?
I think he was already down. I thought I heard the whistle.
Well, I definitely heard whistles, but let's see how they rule it. I don't see beanbags. I do not see beanbags on the field, which is good for the Trojans.
No, he was down.
Parker runs it 3-4 times a game. He's not a seasoned running back, but first down Trojans. He called him down.
Yeah, good call.
I knew when I didn't see a beanbag that we were probably okay. Ball did come out, but he was down. You're right. Good job on replay right there.
You know, I seen Parker slide in baseball all his life, being kids at Dixie U and high school. He's a great slider, but when it comes to football, he ain't sliding too much, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Coleman nowhere to go initially. He makes them all miss. Another flag on the play.
Another flag.
Another flag coming in from the wing official. A flag coming in from the wing official.
That's going to be a holding.
Looks like it. Yep. And again, more holding against anybody in this game, but this time they get the Trojans.
Well, you're starting to hear the booing now, and
yeah,
very well so. I mean,
you know, and I hate already to use my line, and I hate I've already used my punch line that you can overcook the holding, because I'd like to go through all that again.
Well, Neil and the viewing audience watching this game, we've been flagged 16 times tonight.
16 flags.
Yeah, 16 flags.
And for the most part, we've seen them all.
Yeah,
we've seen them all. But we have made those mistakes. But the holding looks like it's getting a little out of hand now. Each official wants to outdo the other one. You got holding, I'll get holding too. If you got holding, watch this, I'll get one on my side. 1st and 15. Going for the end zone down the middle. He's got Will Templin.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Trojans. Parker Adams to number 15, Will Templin from 21 yards out. That's a strike right there. Great touch pass from Parker. Wally, I love the way Parker Adams took the mustard off that pass and kind of lob-lollied it in there, made it real easy for Will to catch, and also was able to let it just fall out of the sky where his only receiver could catch it. Nice job by Parker Adams right there, taking a little mustard off that one.
Yeah, exactly, man, and just hats off to Parker, man, just coming out of the locker room at halftime and telling the people, hey, I'm going to be your general. We're going to go take this ball and take it down the field.
They just drove it 66 yards for a touchdown coming out of the locker room. And think about the penalties they had to overcome in that drive. I think we had 5 penalties in that drive, or 4 penalties in that drive, and they had to overcome. Kick is up. It's good. 14-8, the Trojans lead. Want to thank Max Hughes Trucking, Garrett Enterprises, Earth Moving, Mike Shelton, State Farm Insurance, and Alabama Real Estate Connection. We'll be back for the kickoff, folks. The Trojans have taken the lead.
We're blowing away high prices. Use Nissan, Honda, Toyota, Chevy, Ford. We got them, and they're all marked down. Over 120 to choose from. Bring home $350 a week, and you can be approved. Shop PremierTroy.com or come see us. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Our story is made up of each story in our community. Max is who we are because of the lives we touch. Supporting your financial needs, whether for a rainy day or the big day. Every chapter flows into the next, and we want you to be prepared. Together, they are one epic narrative. Dreams realized, goals achieved. You control your money with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money, made simple.
Take the worry.
For the first time tonight, Wally, with 7:29 left to go in the third quarter, the Trojans are ahead on the scoreboard, 14-8.
Well, hey, during the break, we talked to our 2 camera girls, which does such a great job, and they're going to the formal. All they know is their first name. They don't know the last name. That's great.
They don't know the last names of the dates, just the first names.
Just the first names.
Boy, just to be in college again, huh?
Man, did we ever have that when we were growing up? I mean, we at least knew the girl's last name.
All the guys know the girls' full names. Come on now. Onside kick. Not taken by the Trojans. Rehoboth covers it at their own 44-yard line. Not a bad call there by the special teams. I like that too. You coming out of the locker room trying to steal a possession right there, and you want to get it, but it's a low percentage play. It's a low percentage play, but I like the gamble. I like the dice rolling right there by Coach Hambright. 1st and 10, Rehoboth at their own 44 after the missed onside kick by the Trojans. Again, playing in a phone booth, folks, all 11 right close to each other. Hardly any splits between the linemen. 34 hitting it up in there again. This is
45,
Braden Hardy, and not much kicking that time for Hardy in the middle. Give him maybe half a yard, maybe 1 yard. Good interior play right there by the Trojans. This is what I was, that was Sudduth on the tackle, by the way, but this is what kind of, are we in a different 4-man front now, 3-man front? Are we doing anything different right here? Looks like we got 4 down linemen now instead of 3.
Yeah, they put extra in there.
Yep.
Oh,
Ball's out! Ball's out! I think they got it back. He was looking for the scoop and score, Neil, when he just fell on it.
Fumble on play, recovered by Rehoboth.
Wally, I know this ain't got nothing to do with high school football. It's nothing to do with high school football, but my phone is blowing up that Tua Tagovailoa has been taken to the hospital in the Miami Dolphins game tonight with a head and neck injury.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
let's just send our prayers out to the old Alabama quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa. And you don't want anybody to have to go to the hospital with a severe neck injury,
No,
head
you
and neck
don't,
injury.
man. And he has taken Miami Dolphins, man. They're
Yeah.
like 3-0.
Yeah. So prayers to Tua right there.
Another flag. I think they're going to get them for delay of game.
It is delay. And instead of 3rd and 14, it'll be 3rd and 19.
I'm thinking he's saying that the play clock didn't get reset.
Well, let's see what they do. White hat, did he ever wave it off?
He didn't.
No, they're going to penalize him. It is 5 yards. It is delay of game. Again, the head official waits to the very last second to address the press box. I mean, he signaled delay of game and then blew it ready 1 second later.
21 flags tonight, folks.
Straight drop back, throwing it deep down the middle. He's got a guy. He's got a catch at the 30.
Man, what a throw on that one.
Number 23 for the Trojans, just unable to keep up with him. This is Brian McKinney on the coverage, and just what a great throw there by the quarterback, number 7 for Rehoboth, and that is Colton Trotter. And he makes a connection with number 11, Elijah Holmes. Wally, number 11's a freshman for Rehoboth. Big play from Rehoboth. Rehoboth falls behind in this game 14-8 for the first time, and they have struck back quickly in Trojan territory at the 26-yard line, threatening to go back ahead. Power I formation straight away with Hardy, and I mean just pounding it up there. Jawan Boyd makes the hit, but not after he makes 6-7 yards.
You know, Neil, a lot of those
second short.
Neil, a lot of those kids that you're calling out for Rehoboth Rebels, they're 9th and 10th graders, man. Good gracious, can you imagine what this team's going to be like 3 years from now?
Rehoboth's going to be much improved, much improved. They're much improved this year. Power set off the right side. 2nd and 3.5. They toss sweep to the left. Trojans turn it in. Number 9 for the Trojans. This is Brandon Gibbons getting it done on that outside toss sweep. 4:40, third quarter. Lots of clock running when Rehoboth gets the ball. They run it.
They sure do.
And when they did pass it, they caught it. So the clock kept running on that one. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Big down right here for the Trojan defense because Rehoboth's going to go for it on 4th, Wally.
Oh, yeah, they definitely are.
Power set off the left tight end. Quarterback rolls out to the right, throws it. He's got a connection. And it's going to be 1st and goal Rebels inside the 10. Zion Grady had good pressure on the quarterback, but with all the formation leaning to the left, only 2 Rebels went to the right. Number 24 and number 7, the quarterback. That catch is made by Patrick Banda, a sophomore.
And Mario Davenport saving a touchdown on that last
1st and goal from the 8-yard line for the Rehoboth Rebels. They trail the Trojans 14-8. 3:55 left, third quarter.
Out of the Wildcat on a high snap. Neil, I don't think it might have gained.
Oh, you got about 2.5 yards. Down to the 6. Getting off the pile, Zion Grady, number 6. 2nd and goal, Rebels.
I think we're going to have an injury timeout, Neil.
We do, and we don't need to stay on the air during an injury. We'll take a timeout. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back for this goal line stand.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Need to replace your car, truck, or SUV? Frustrated by the limited selection? We have over 200 vehicles in stock. So check out our website, give us a call, or come by Sam Boswell Honda or Buick GMC, where you'll find vehicles you can depend on from people you can trust.
Player off the field on his own power, thank goodness. 2nd and goal. Straight dive to number 34, and he's down near the 1 yard line. This is Braden Hardy, the running back, 34. 3rd and goal from the 1.5, maybe the 1. Clock moving. 3:02, 3:01, 3 minutes, 3rd quarter. This is where the Trojans tackled him in the backfield last time. We need to do that again. Straight ahead again. This time Hardy is in, Wally. Touchdown, Rebels. An extra point will give them the lead as they were able to get 2 points on their first score of the night on a swinging gate formation. 14-14, 2:50, extra point pending. Trojans need to answer the bell right here, Wally. Get that ball, drive the field, and get the lead back. Flags on the field. Flags on the field.
Like Charles Henderson might have dropped. No.
Well, we won't know until right before the next play. Dead ball foul. False start against Rehoboth. Replay the try. This time they'll do it from the 7.5. (14-14), extra point pending. Big extra point right here. Huge extra point. Almost blocked it. It's good. That gives Rehoboth the lead, 15-14 over our Trojans with 2:50 left. Wally want to thank the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Grill, Jones Medical Supply, Wise Office Supply, Birds Drugs, the Crease Agency, Mr. Colin McCrary, Bill Jackson Auto, Troy Bank and Trust, and the Witherington Insurance Group. Stay with us. We'll be right back for the kickoff.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line, where we put God and family first. We go to Illinois,
Indiana, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Ohio, Arkansas.
We're looking for good in-dump drivers. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, dental plan. Hey, these wheels roll, you make money. You're not driving one of them, you're driving at the wrong place. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Fellas, where we go?
Indiana, North Carolina, and South Carolina,
Ohio, and Arkansas.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years that been?
Wally, the Trojan lead in this game was short-lived. We onside kicked it, gave them a short field, and they took advantage of it, and now Rehoboth is right back ahead, 15-14.
Well, Neil, I have to say we do work on that last drive, man. We just came out of the locker room and went to the business.
2:50 left in the 3rd quarter. Flags on the field. Initial indicators are that Rehoboth got a head start on the kick. Let's see. This is a flag-happy crew, y'all. Woo! Offsides on Rehoboth. And he couldn't have been maybe a half a yard offsides because I was watching the line.
I tell you what, I think the player of the game is going to be the umpire for the officials of all the yards he's walked, man. I bet he's got 250 yards worth of walking.
These officials came to play, brother.
Yeah,
they came ready.
He can get the Marco's Pizza of the week.
Yeah. Yeah. If you misstep, you getting a flag tonight, brother. You better walk a chalk line. Rehoboth will kick it again, 5 yards further back. 2:50 left, 3rd quarter. They lead by 1. Onside. It's free. I don't know. We got it. I think we got it. Did he miss that, or was that an onside kick, Wally?
Neil.
Recovered by number 45.
No, it was onside.
Was it?
Yeah.
This is number 45, Jalen Sudduth, covering the ball. Well, If they onside it, they gave us a short field, just like we gave them a short field.
Sir.
Weird goings here tonight, Wally. Weird goings. Just unorthodox things happening, don't you think?
Crazy. Crazy night. And the temperature has dropped. Feels good out
Feels
here.
good, yeah.
You think they let us build a little fire in here?
No, they won't. Tip ball on the ground. One of the defensive linemen got their big paws up right in front of Parker and was able to bat it up in the air, and I thought for a minute they were going to be maybe another pick six, but luckily that ball fell harmlessly to the ground. 2nd and 10 from the Rebel 46-yard lines.
Yeah, you're wondering. You're going to start seeing a lot of blitz packages.
Yeah, they're not afraid to bring more than 4, that's for sure. They've shown that. Parker gives it to Coleman right up the middle. Not much happening at all. Maybe 2 yards right up the middle. Zach Coleman, number 4 for the Trojans. Again, as soon as Parker handed it to him, Coleman had to make a guy miss in the backfield. 3rd and 8.
Well, as we're sitting here calling this game live, we're seeing a lot of
military
vehicles probably coming up from north that's going to stop here in Troy tonight and spend the night at the Armory.
On their way down to Fort Myers. Yep.
See a lot of water trucks.
One of those deep crossing routes, one of those posts, Wally, that we've been hitting. Parker unable to settle his feet. Throws it to Boyd. Boyd makes the catch around the 25-yard line. Wally, that time, the offensive line broke down a little bit. Parker had to break out to his right. He was not able to set his feet and look across the field. Number 35 was coming for the Rebels, and Parker did a great job rolling to his right, keeping his eyes down the field and catching Boyd down there at about the 25-yard line. That's just good football.
Good football, Neil. You called it, buddy.
1st and 10 Trojans now. Toss sweep to the right. This is Frazier, number 20, Antonio Frazier. He is now inside the 30. Good for about 6-7 yards on the toss sweep around the right side.
Neil, I'm starting to see a little bit now where Rehoboth is kind of bending a little bit. I don't know if it's some of them was going both ways a lot. I don't know. I mean, we're 1 minute and 27 seconds.
Well, again, on that play, that was Coy Bell and Cedric Brown really doing a nice job on that right side on that toss sweep around the right. Oh,
my goodness, that was dangerous.
Parker Adams just a little too hot to handle and also high for Boyd on that quick slant. And what happened, Wally, is the defensive lineman for Rehoboth was right in Parker's face, throwing his hands up in the air, and Parker had to try to throw it high. He had to try to throw it high.
And I think if Parker would have not, if Jawan would have not have hit it, Neil, that could have been an interception.
Could have been. 3rd and short. Let's call it 3rd and 3. Frazier off the left hip of Adams, and he'll get it straight ahead. He hits it hard. He's got his first down yardage. Now, buddy, that's the way you hit the hole.
Nice hit.
That's the way you run the football. You get it and you hit it, and he did. This is Antonio Frazier, number 20, and there was no pitter-patting going on there, Wally. He took the ball and was in a dead sprint within 2 steps.
Man, that's power running.
20-yard line, first down. Parker looking. He's out to the right. He's going to run it himself. Inside the 20, down near the 15, and he gets knocked out of bounds really hard right around the 14-yard line. Good positive play by Adams there. The play kind of broke down quick in the middle. The middle of the line was surged on really quick right there, and Parker had to do something real quick, and he played football around the right side.
I said this last week, and I'm going to say it again tonight, man. When something just goes bad on the offense, Parker's got that ball in his hand, he normally makes something positive out of it, like he did.
2nd and 4. Frazier off the left side, cuts it up right in the middle. He saw a lane.
Man.
And, when he saw the lane, he stuck his foot in the ground and got north and south, and now we're 1st and goal, Trojans at about the 3-yard line. And I love that style of running right there.
It reminds me of the Earl Campbell days, man. Just going straight in there.
Antonio Frazier, number 20, looking for lanes and hitting them. He's got it again, straight ahead. He's up near the goal line. One Trojan signals touchdown. Will Templin signaling touchdown, but they're not going to give it to him. They're going to say he's right. His foot is just short of the paint, Wally. 2nd and goal by inches. This is where you get under center and quarterback sneak it, guys. This is where you get under center and quarterback sneak it. Sneak it. That's the Neil Armstrong school. Frazier again. He's in.
Touchdown.
That'll work too.
That'll work too.
Number 20, Antonio Frazier.
It's amazing we didn't have a flag on that touchdown.
Antonio Frazier, number 20, hits a huge hole on the left side. And number 8 for Rehoboth with a late shot, 4 yards deep in the end zone with no penalty flag. After the play was already over. As soon as the ball crosses the goal line, the play's over. But no penalty. They let him get away with that. But we'll take a break with the injury on the field, and we'll be back for this extra point. Stay with us, folks.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still
growing.
How many years is that, Mr. Glenn?
63.
Ricky, about this T680.
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wallace Sandals Truck Line, we got competitive pay, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home, Wallace Sandals. Come drive for the best today. Wallace Sandals Truck Line.
Need to replace your car, truck, or SUV? Frustrated by the limited selection and how difficult it is to get a good deal? We have over 200 vehicles in stock available for immediate delivery. And you can save thousands even on a used vehicle up to 5 years old. Some have a factory back warranty up to 7 years or 100,000 miles. So check out our website, give us a call, or come by Sam Boswell Honda or Buick GMC, where you'll find vehicles you can depend on from people you can trust.
The City of Troy Environmental Services has recently upgraded our traditional garbage trucks for the modern one-arm garbage trucks. But we need help from the great citizens of Troy. Place your garbage and recycling can at the curb with the handles and wheels facing your house and the lid opening facing the street. Place cans 3 feet from the curb and 3 feet beside your recycling can. Place cans 10 feet away from mailboxes, electrical poles, or vehicles. Please do not place leaves or sticks in cans. Do not place trash on top of cans.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still
growing.
How many years is that, Mr. Glenn?
63.
Ricky, about this T680.
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wallace Sandals Truck Line.
Also down on the play, sophomore, number 50, Cedric Brown, having to be helped off the field. 2 injuries for the Trojans right there. Antonio Frazier, the running back, and Cedric Brown, the backup tackle. They've been doing so good for the Trojans. Pearson misses the extra point. Boy, oh boy, Wally, the special teams bugaboo carries over for another game.
Man.
We'll stay live since we just had a commercial break. And Trojans lead 20-15. 20-15. Wally, we need to put some beef in at the nose guard or put some more weight in at the front defensive line to really clog this up. I'm thinking Coy Bell and Benton Dunn.
Yeah.
Right in there at the 2 and 3 techniques. Put some big boys in there right in the middle and stop this straight ahead running. They don't have to make the tackle. Just clog it up around the 2 and the 3 techniques there.
You got 2 outstanding defensive ends plus 2 outstanding linebackers that can gut the rest of it. Got an update on the Eufaula score. And,
What's that?
They're leading 30-13 now.
Okay, they're pulling away from Carroll. Nick Pearson to kick off for the Trojans. And he booms it way back in the end zone. Little chicken fighting going on around the 35. No flags called. Good no call on that one, guys. Just a little chicken fighting. 1st and 10, Rehoboth at the 20. Again, I'm calling for some more size up front.
Yeah. Gonna have to, man, because, I mean,
look, we've played quick and shifty defensive linemen all year, and we've done okay with it, but with the team just pounding it right up straight over the center. You know, this number 58 now in the game at defensive line, and that is Ty Cunningham, the 9th grader. Ty Cunningham, the 9th grader, now in at defensive line for the Trojans.
I'm thinking he could call it a timeout.
Well, no, he wants to talk to the official about something. I'm not sure. Trojans lead 20-15. 1 second left in the third quarter, Wally. 1 second. Bunch formation. Straight snap to the running back. Zion Grady, number 6, gets him, and that'll be the last play of the fourth quarter. Trojans lead 20-15. I want to thank the Witherton Insurance Group, Tor Bank and Trust, Bill Jackson Auto, Mr. Colin McCreary, the Crease Agency, Birds Drugs, Wise Office Supply, Jones Medical Supply, and the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Grill. Stay with us, folks. Our Trojans lead by 5, 20-15. Stay with us for the fourth quarter. We'll be right back after these commercials.
Wally Sanders Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wally Sanders Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years is that, Mr. Glenn?
63.
Ricky, why this T680?
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wally Sanders Truck Line, we got competitive pay, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home, Wally Sanders. Come drive for the best today. Wally Sanders Truck Line.
Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Brundage Building Supply and Paint Center at Jackson Hardware. 120 years and counting of real customer service with a smile and a heartfelt thank you for visiting with us. PPE, lumber, paint, building supply and roofing, guns, ammunition, American-made items, and oh, by the way, hardware.
What's next in your life story? At Max, we can help make it happen. You are not out there on your own. We're here, right here, living and working where you do. Max's technology gives you freedom to spend when and where you want. And our financial experts help you save, borrow, and invest. Go ahead, ask questions. Together, we'll plan the way forward. You control your money with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money made simple.
Back for the fourth quarter action. 2nd and 7, Rehoboth starting this fourth quarter in their own territory. Trojans lead 15-20. Rehoboth has to take a timeout coming out of the between the quarters. Not happy is Coach Harrison, Pate Harrison on the sidelines. He is not happy at all with his personnel that went out on the field. We'll take another commercial break. We'll be right back. Coming out of the timeout, again, Coach Pate Harrison not happy with Rehoboth as he had to burn a timeout coming out of the between the quarters timeout. Second and 7. The head coach is never happy burning a timeout when he don't want to. Jawan Boyd on an island, and he's able to get Terrell Townsend out after the first down yardage, and they flanked us on that one, buddy.
Yeah, they did.
They got every Trojan sucked in the middle, and the only Trojan that was outside was Jawan Boyd. Luckily, he was able to run him out of bounds. First down, Rehoboth at their own 33. You know, Rehoboth is elated that they're even in this game. Straight ahead power running. I tell you what, he got submarined by Hart that time. Damian Hart just shot his helmet and shoulder pads at the ankles of the running back and just submarined him.
Good tackle.
2nd and 7.
Watch this replay. He just, boom, that's it.
I believe this game's going to come down to who's got the ball last, Wally.
Yeah, Neil, I was thinking the same thing, brother.
Straight ahead again. Just up the middle, up the middle, up the middle, up the middle. Whoops, here we go outside. The lineman getting up slow for Rehoboth. Let's hope he's okay. He's up. He's ready. He's ready. It's big 71. He's ready. That's Gabe White, the senior.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Let's go, Trojan fans. Let's make some noise.
3rd and 3. Call it 3rd and 3. If we stop them here, they're not in good go-for-it territory. They probably punt, Wally. Uh-oh. False start. That's going to back them up 5.
Well, they're almost catching up with us. I mean, I'm about to have to do a second sheet for them.
They're racking up penalties, too.
Oh, yeah. I'm on sheet 2 for Charles Henderson. About to be on sheet 2 for Rehoboth. So.
It has been a night for the handkerchief, that's for sure. 10:35 left, 4th quarter. Trojans lead 20-15. That backs it up to 3rd and 8 for Rehoboth. Trojans hold them here. They're going to punt because they're in their own territory, we think.
This might be some play action right here, buddy.
Quarterback drops it back, throws it deep. Nobody there. Overthrows everybody. I don't see any flags on the field. It'll be 4th and 7, and the punt unit enters. Good defensive stand by the Trojans there.
Yeah, if I had my bell, I'd give them a bell ring. Ding! You can hear our bell ring every Sunday night. 6 o'clock, TC2, Troy Cable, C-Spire. Sports Chat with Neil and Wally. We have a good time. And if you tune in this Sunday, you might see if that umpire gets player of the week for most yards.
Jawan Boyd standing at the Trojan 34, 33-yard line looking to stay aggressive on these punt returns. A little bit higher of a punt this time. He calls off the Trojan defense. Boyd gets it on one big hop. He's around the left side. He's all the way out to the 40, cuts it back. He's still on his feet, and that's where they'll get him, right at the 40. And Trojans, again, we see Boyd just getting more comfortable every game, Wally. Every game more comfortable and more aggressive. And even tonight, taking that next step on those punt returns is really exciting because of his athletic ability.
Well, if you want to talk about crease insurance, we need some insurance right here. We need a score. That will give us some insurance in this 4th quarter.
Number 70's in at the line for the Trojans. I don't have a 70 on my roster. This is Boyd off the left side. He's making people miss. He's crossed the 50. And he's out of bounds at the Rehoboth 44-yard line. Don't swing a punch, Jawan, whatever you do, buddy. And 1st down yardage for Jawan Boyd from the running back position off the left side. Trojans moving the ball right here. 9:46 left, 4th quarter. Trojans nursing a 5-point lead, 20-15. Trojans have missed an extra point, and Rehoboth got a 2-point conversion. Number 21 around the right side for the Trojans. Another flag on the ground in the vicinity of holding. Running the ball for the Trojans is Terrence Thomas. Terrence Thomas, the sophomore, running the ball, Wally.
Yeah, I think they
it's holding.
Got us on number 11.
Woo, how many holdings is that? I'm telling you, you can call holding every single play. You can get carried away with your holdings in high school. These are not polished college football players. There's a lot of holdings going on, and you can allow the officiating crew to really inhibit the football game calling holdings because there's so much of it.
Well, Charles Henderson has accumulated 80 yards of holding.
Yep, I wouldn't doubt it. 1st and 25. 1st and 25 for the Trojans. Swing pass out to the left. This is Coleman. He's got one guy to beat right there, and he couldn't do it.
No.
Zach Coleman, number 4, on the swing pass. Give him a half a yard maybe. Wally, I'm all about going with the hot hand. I like going with the hot hand, and it seemed to me that number 20, Antonio Frazier, kind of had the hot hand,
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely nothing against number 4, Zach Coleman. He is a fine running back and a fine athlete, but I thought number 20, Antonio Frazier, kind of had the hot hand, didn't you?
I did. Well, we got him that time.
Looks like the Rebels jump on the hard count from Parker Adams, and that'll be a free 5 yards for the Trojans. These coaches know who they want in there on certain plays and certain packages. I'm just saying, it kind of seemed like to me Antonio Frazier had the hot hand.
Yeah, he did.
2nd and right at 20, maybe 19. Boyd all by himself at the bottom of your screen. 1-on-1. Swing pass around the right side. No, this is Boyd out of the backfield. And he's making people miss. He's all the way down to the 40-yard line. They're going to have a manageable 3rd down out of all that penalty yardage. When I say manageable, it's going to be 3rd and 6, 7, but after being 1st and 22 or 23, I mean, that's respectable, right?
I think so, and I think also, Neil, this could be 4-down territory. And the reason I say this, and I do not have the stats on amount of time that the Rebels have had the ball, but, man, it seems like 100 years they've had this ball.
They definitely had the ball more than us in the first half, for sure.
I see this might be a sideline warning, Neil.
Why not? We hadn't had one of those tonight. Let's throw that in there.
It was.
Sideline warning on Rehoboth.
Hey, they put the ice cream on the cake.
Go ahead.
Sprinkler dance. We got to have that one.
If somebody doesn't, Wally, they actually administered a penalty. This was not a warning. You said it was a sideline warning.
Well, that's what he did.
This was not. Well, I mean, but normally, did we miss a warning earlier in the game?
They've thrown a lot of flags, Neil, so we probably did.
Did we miss a sideline warning? Normally, the first one is they moved it back. They moved it back. Okay.
That could have got Marco Pizza if he'd have had that extra 5 yards.
You know what it is? That umpire wanted to walk that extra 5 yards.
There you go, man.
I was thinking we did not miss a sideline warning earlier in the game, and there should not have been a mark-off, and we were right. That was just a warning. Now, the next one is 5 yards. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 for the Trojans. And I agree with you, Wally. We're in 4-down territory right here. We're on their side of the field. We got a 5-point lead. Zach Coleman off the left hip. He takes it off right side. He's looking. Whistles. Give him 2. 4th and 4. 4th and 4.
Well, I mean, is this your perfect opportunity right here for some play action? And if Parker don't see it, just take it.
Could be. Spread it out and let Parker just run for the first down. 4th and 4.5, we'll call it. It is a full 4 yards anyway. 7:19, 7:18, 7:17 left. Trojans up by 5, 20-15. Fake it. Quick slant. He hit him.
Nice.
Nice throw. Nice catch right there. And securing the football as the Rebels were trying to strip it away right there. With the catch.
I want to say that's Stephon Mosley.
Well, I can't. Those dark jerseys, I just can't do it, Wally. I have a hard time. It's either number 2 or number 3. We don't know, folks. It is this. We'll call it Stephon Mosley with the catch.
3's on the top. Got him again.
Parker with the hard count. It looks like Rehoboth has jumped again. Another free 5 yards for the Trojans. As the penalties mounted against the Trojans at certain points of the game in the first half, they're now mounting against Rehoboth at certain points in the second half, right? 1st and 5.
They're 11 to our 16. So.
Yeah. Adams takes it, swing pass to the left. This is Zach Coleman off the left side. And
I got us again for holding.
Another flag on the play. Khalil Carson unable to handle his guy on the corner.
No, never mind.
I'm sorry.
It's Corey shoes. I got sworn I saw a flag on.
No flag on the play. No flag on the play. My partner talked me into there being a flag. 2nd and 4. Here's Frazier. Straight ahead. The hot hand.
Well, there's your flag.
There's your holding. They got him. The umpire saw something. It is holding. I saw him signal to the white hat. So that'll nullify the first down run by number 20, Antonio Frazier. Well, with 5, hey, they've set the precedent now. They got to call it. They got to call all the ticky holdings. You got to call it. They've been calling it all night. You can't quit now. There's probably going to be 3 or 4 more holdings in this last 5 minutes on both sides. 2nd and 13.
Yeah, they're calling it fair. I mean.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just a flag-happy crew. Just a flag-happy crew. Like I said, you could just about call holding on every single play in high school football. Frazier again, straight ahead, running hard.
Got all the yardage
Got
back.
the penalty yardage back. Now it'll be 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. You know, and really, folks, I'm not trying to sit up here and bash the officials, but you could seriously call. There's some type of holding in high school football on every play.
Yeah.
And if your crew comes to the field looking to call 12 or 14 holding penalties, you're not doing the 2 high school teams any justice.
No.
You can really, really inhibit the game.
I mean, we appreciate they're
Yeah.
out there.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. I appreciate they're out there. Frazier straight ahead, makes one guy miss. I was calling for the hot hand Frazier, and he's getting it now. He is up near
short.
If it is, it'll be 4th and inches, and you got to go, right?
Oh, yeah.
First down, Trojans. They give it to him.
First down.
Trojans move the chains and overcome the 10-yard holding penalty. I'm telling you, I'm proud of the Trojans. We have overcome several long first down plays, 1st and 20s, 1st and 22s, 1st and 23s. Trojans have been able to overcome lots of penalties.
9 seconds on the clock.
Trojans may have to burn a timeout right here with the play clock winding down, and they do. That'll be our first time out of the second half. And we want to thank the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Mike Shelton, State Farm Insurance, Garrett Enterprises, and Max Hughes Trucking. We'll be right back to see if the Trojans can finish off this drive. 4:33 left in the game. Charles Henderson 20, Rehoboth 15. We'll be right back.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
We know life can be fun and exciting, but also sometimes challenging. With always being on the go, it can be tough to take care of the big little things, like getting a loan for a more reliable car. Sometimes you just need some help that works with you on your terms. And that's exactly what you get with Max Credit Union.
First and 10 Trojans, 4:33 left in the ballgame. Charles Henderson scores here. It could seal the deal, Wally. Boyd off right tackle, makes one cut up the middle. Rehoboth rounds him up after about a 5-yard gain right up the middle. But, hey, Wally, that run right there is good and productive because it's 5 yards. But the most important thing, tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. Coming down around the 4-minute mark now. Clock is moving. Antonio Frazier off the right hip of Parker Adams. Trojans look to get the play from the sidelines. Under 4 minutes to play. Trojans nursing a 5-point lead here tonight over Rehoboth. This is Frazier, but he busts it outside to the left, cuts it up. He's going to the goal line. They'll get him down at about the 1. Wally, I just felt like 20 had the hot hand. I just felt like
you're right, man. You called that last quarter deal, and he has been.
He's seeing it right now. He's seeing it. He's looking and seeing the hole. Look, oh, there it is. You see, he's got the vision. That's how you get the hot hand. First and goal from the 1. This is Frazier again, and he's in.
Just walks in.
Number 20, Antonio Frazier with the touchdown for the Trojans. 3:31 left in the game. And some extracurricular activity after the play. After the play, pushing and shoving. Did not see any flags, but they sure could have been, couldn't they? Coy Bell trying to keep everybody under control and not getting out of control right here. Nice job by 79, Coy Bell, just calming everybody down. I like that. That's leadership.
Yeah.
26-15. The Trojans lead by 11. Extra point pending. Hayden Bush to snap it. Parker Adams to hold. Nick Pearson to kick. He made this one, folks. Want to thank Marco's Pizza, the Preston Steakhouse, Hook's Barbecue, All-Star Collision, Bryant Smith, State Farm Insurance, Julia's Road Mart, Hastings Shipment and Wiggins, and Earl's Glass. We'll be right back for this last 3 minutes. Stay with us, folks.
We know life can be fun and exciting, but also sometimes challenging. With always being on the go, it can be tough to take care of the big little things, like getting a loan for a more reliable car. Sometimes you just need some help that works with you on your terms. And that's exactly what you get with Max Credit Union. With convenient tools like loan updates right to your phone and personal service, you can get more done in less time. And that is something to cheer about.
Sometimes more is more. And with Max Checking, I enjoy more with perks, like access to my paychecks 2 days early, free overdraft protection, earning rewards everywhere I spend, and more of everything that makes life a little sweeter. You can enjoy more too with Max Credit Union.
Nick Pearson tees it up for the Trojans. Wally, you got us a update?
I do, buddy. I got a Bryant Smith State Farm Insurance penalty box update.
Give it to us, brother.
Charles Henderson flagged 17 times for 85 yards. Rehoboth flagged 11, 83 yards. A lot of yardage, man.
These officials going to have a sore arm tomorrow. They're going to have to get the icy hot.
I'm still going for player of the week, the umpires, for all the yardage.
27-15, 3:31 left. Nice big kick there by Nick Pearson. All the way through the end zone. Rehoboth will start at their own 20, 80 yards from pay dirt.
He's got 198 yards tonight.
How about that? First and 10, Rehoboth, down by 2 scores to our Trojans. Late fourth, quick throw out to the left, a hot one. Trojans initially have it covered, but good shake and bake right there by the wide receiver for Rehoboth is able to get some positive yardage. Yeah. What looked to be for a yard loss, but a little shake and bake, and he's able to get positive yardage.
I figured on this series you're probably going to see a little more pass packages. They're now 2 scores with 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah, number 9 for the Trojans right there on the tackle. That's Givens. 2nd and 7. He's looking to pass again. He's rolling out to his right. He gets past. Incomplete. He just throws it out of bounds that time, Wally. Number 6 for the Trojans right there, Zion Grady with the pressure.
I do have an update on the Eufaula score.
Come on.
In the fourth quarter, 44-19.
44 Eufaula, Carroll 19.
19.
Can you find us a Pike County update? They were playing New Brockton tonight. 3rd and 7. 2:53 left in the ball game. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. Whistles. They stop play. Initial indications are a false start against Rehoboth. Let's see. Dead ball foul. It is a false start against Rehoboth. Back them up 5. 3rd and 12 now. 3rd and 12 after they mark off the 5-yard penalty.
Folks, there's been so many penalties this game. I have nothing else to write on. My penalty box sheet is completely full. And so for now, here on out, we're just going to leave it.
Just, you tired of marking them?
Well, I don't have no room left.
Yeah.
It's all gone.
3rd and 12. Straight drop back. Zion Grady with the pressure. Incomplete.
Man.
Grady with massive pressure that time. That'll bring up 4th and 12. 4th and 12. This is the ball game for Rehoboth, Wally. 4th and 12. 2:35 left. They trail by 12, 27-15. Big 4th down play for Rehoboth. Big 4th down play for Charles Henderson. The ball game is on the line right here. Big interception. Damian Hart, number 8, with the interception. What great coverage. And that seals the deal for the Charles Henderson Trojans, folks. With 2:27 left, we ought to be able to run this clock out, waste the Rehoboth timeouts, and somehow find a victory formation and get out of here, don't you think? Big time play by number 8 for the Trojans.
And I got an update on the Pike County
Come
score.
on, man.
Game over. Pike County 38, New Brockton 0.
38-0. The Pike County Bulldogs have blanked the New Brockton Gamecocks here tonight in New Brockton. We got a good one going here, too. Charles Henderson 27, Rehoboth 15, 2:27 left. Interception on 4th and 12 by Damian Hart, number 8, the middle linebacker for the Trojans. This is Parker giving it to Frazier. 2 hands on that football right up the middle. And the whistles blow.
Umpire got knocked down.
Umpire goes down. Let's hope he's okay.
I think he is. Just a little shook up. Man, you know, Neil and I both umpire. I've been knocked down a many a time out there, buddy.
I'll tell you what, you think you're in good shape till you get knocked down. And the military vehicles just keep piling down George Wallace, and I think Wally's correct. They're stopping in Troy to take a break as they head south into Florida.
Man, I've just counted so many water trucks, Neil.
Yeah. Stoppage of play by the trainers just for a minute, but I think everybody's okay. It was a running play right up the middle, so at some point they got to run this clock, Wally. At some point they got to start this clock. It was a running play right up the middle. 158 with a running play right up the middle. And he does wind it. He does wind it. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 3.5 maybe for the Trojans. They will let this clock run down a good ways before they snap it. This is Antonio Frazier off the right hip of Parker Adams, and he'll get it again straight ahead. As long as he stays in bounds. As long as he stays in bounds. Timeout Rehoboth. Timeout Rehoboth. That's their second. That's their second. We'll take a timeout too. We'll be right back for this last minute 31.
Where should you go to find the best deals on a vehicle? Anywhere, anytime. PremierTroy.com. Shop our huge selection. PremierTroy.com. Pick your next vehicle. Pick your payment. Yes. Shop, save, and buy. PremierTroy.com. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Wallace Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wallace Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years is that, Mr. Glenn?
63. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Coming out of the timeout from Rehoboth. They got one more timeout left. This is Frazier and Boyd in the backfield. Boyd around the right side. He tries to another couple of flags on the play. a couple of flags on the play, one from the wing official and one from the white hat, and the flags will stop the clock, see what the penalty is. Now Rehoboth got a sticky situation right here, Wally. Do they take the penalties and give the Trojans another down to run the clock, or do they wave off these penalties and move it on to 4th down? What do you do?
With a minute 23, just wave it off, man, and hopefully stop.
Get it 4th. Get it to the 4th, yeah. Let's see. With minute 23 left, there's 2 penalties on the play.
There'll be some more penalties.
Oh, yeah, no, I know, I understand. These guys are not through. They come here, they are not through. There's actually 3 penalties on the field. 3 penalties on the field. I think there's going to be a couple of holdings and maybe a late hit. Here we go with the penalties. Let's see what he tells the press box. Holding against the Trojans. It's declined. Face mask against the Trojans. That's declined. And it'll be 4th down for the Trojans. It'll be right around the 18-yard line and be 4th down for the Trojans. And I think I would have declined those too, wouldn't you, Wally?
Yeah, because the clock's going to start rolling.
Yeah. And there's 20 seconds on the play clock. Brandon Gibbons coming in, number 9, at H-back. 110, 19, 18, 107. Pearson with the field goal, 35-yard attempt.
It is good.
Wide right. Pearson with the 35-yard attempt is wide right. And Rehoboth will take over. With 58 seconds left, Wally, they need 2 scores.
Yep.
58 seconds left, they need 2 scores.
Well, you're going to see probably some deep passes.
Yeah. They need to score quick and get an onside kick. Trojans lead 27-15. It's a 12-point lead for the Trojans. Ball at the 20. After the kick goes in the end zone, ball goes to the 20. Straight drop back for Rehoboth. Quick throw out in the flats. What a catch. Woo!
What a nice catch.
Good tackle. Inbounds right there, Wally. But the clock will stop momentarily to move the chains, and then they will wind it.
Well, the white hat threw his hat down.
The white hat has thrown his hat down. They're not, and now the umpire has thrown 2 flags all of a sudden.
And he's bringing the flag, too.
Yeah, they're not done. They're not done. This officiating crew, they're going to the whistle, baby. They are not done calling fouls until it blows zeros.
What's the throw with the hat? I know you do that for
holding against Rehoboth. Bless them on this holding, I'm telling y'all. Woo! They are calling holding.
Folks, I kid you not when I tell you I cannot write any more penalties down because they filled them up.
I guess he just lost his hat. I don't know. Anyway,
no, he threw the hat down. Like
did he? Anyway, holding on Rehoboth. Holding on Rehoboth and 10 yards backwards. 50 seconds left in the game. You think, how many more holdings can they get in this last 50 seconds?
We'll get a couple more.
Straight drop. Quick throw down the left side. Great catch right there by the receivers from Rehoboth. This is number 3, Zevion Helms with the catch. That's a great catch, guys.
That's a great catch. Under pressure.
Just short of 1st down yardage. 33, 32, 31, 30. Play clock winding down. Another straight drop. Passing plays here for Rehoboth. Down this left side again. Almost intercepted by the Trojans. Pass falls incomplete with 19 seconds left in the ball game. 19 seconds left. Wally, just a side note right here. There was no holding on that play.
I could not believe it.
27-15, the Trojans lead the Rehoboth Rebels here at Veterans Memorial Stadium on a nice, cool, crisp night.
Well,
the wind, I really thought the wind was going to be a big factor here tonight, but unless that Nick Pearson 35-yard field goal, I really haven't been able to tell. Have you?
Have not, bud.
Going deep down the middle, and he overshoots everybody.
Well, I think I said I'd do it under a minute. Next week, let me set
Go
this.
ahead. Go ahead and set it. I'll give it to you now.
Let me set it up here. Let's get it on the chalkboard. With the defeat of Carroll tonight by Eufaula, and the defeat tonight by Rehoboth.
Yep, by Charles Henderson.
Charles Henderson and Eufaula next Friday night.
It'll be for the top seed.
It'll be for the top seed, so it's pretty much the area championship. We're almost a go on us calling that game live. So cross your fingers. I think it's going to happen. What a great game that will be.
Yep. 12 seconds left in this one. Eufaula and Charles Henderson next Friday night. Incomplete down the right side. 6 seconds left. Time for one more play from Rehoboth. One more play. The Trojans will get it over on downs. That was 4th down for Rehoboth. So one last victory formation for the Trojans right here. All they got to do is take a knee, Wally. Don't get anybody hurt right here.
Nah, just victory formation and take it in.
This has been Neil Armstrong and Wally Lowry calling it for you. Derek Bell spotting for us. Nate Braystead doing the management producing here tonight. We've enjoyed calling this C-Spire Troy Cable live high school football action here on Thursday night. They moved us to Thursday night because of potential hurricane storms tomorrow night, and also evacuees, and also first responders headed down.
Yep.
And that'll do it.
That will do it.
Parker Adams takes a knee. Charles Henderson moves to 5-1. They stay undefeated in the region. Like you were alluding to, Wally, next Friday night, Charles Henderson goes on the road to Tiger Stadium in Eufaula, Alabama, who is also undefeated in the region. They also only have one loss to defending state champions Pike Road in 5A, who's now 6A.
Yep.
And that was in an overtime game. So big game next Friday night. Charles Henderson goes to Eufaula to take on the Eufaula Tigers for the top spot in the region.
Sure enough. Can't wait to call it.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Anything else?
That's it, man. Go Trojans, and everybody please be safe this weekend.
Be safe, y'all. Have a good weekend. Pull the Troy Trojans through in Western Kentucky this weekend as well. Y'all stay safe. Thank y'all.
See ya.
Wally Sandals Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still
growing.
Wally Sandals Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still